Hey, good morning, everybody. What's happening? Chappelle Howard. I've just been talking to Baba Booey all morning about Survivor. It made me mental last night. Did you watch it? Oh, did you watch it?
Yes, I did.
Wow. I mean, that was a shocker on a bunch of levels. First of all, I hated the pretty girls on that show, Heidi and Jenna.
How did they get to be so likable?
They don't really explain it.
And I didn't like her any better at the end than I did at the beginning. I mean, she wasn't so likable at the end.
How about that she keeps saying she's a swimsuit model and she was the size of a house? See how fat she got?
Who was that last night?
It was a fat chick. Swimsuit model.
Monica Lewinsky.
I don't think you should be able to call yourself a swimsuit model unless you have proof that you've worked as a swimsuit model.
Yeah, there's been no pictures of her modeling.
She's no swimsuit model, trust me.
And I thought Heidi looked horrible last night.
I don't know, I think she's good looking. After seeing her here in person,
but her hair was like bad, and she has a big forehead, and there was weird stuff going on.
She's a gym teacher from the Midwest. What do you expect?
No, I'm just...
I think she did her own hair.
I thought she was kind of a butterface myself.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, look at her.
You watched the show, Arnie?
No. When she came in here.
Oh, really? I thought she was cute.
I was paying attention to her in here.
She looked better in here than she did last night.
Really?
She looked really bad.
I mean, she just looks bad on TV.
I mean, I'm no Bob Redford, but...
Yeah, I kept looking at Jenna last night going, what's wrong with this picture?
Don't say you're no Bob Redford.
Sorry.
To me, you are.
Thank you.
Especially as an actor.
That's what I was referring to.
And then Jeff Probst called Rob the greatest player never to win the game.
Well, he's right. I mean, first of all, I got pissed when this Jenna didn't pick Rob to go into the final match with because he was unlikable.
It seemed like a dumb move.
I thought I would have bet the farm. I mean, literally the farm, that guy, Matt would have won, and probably that Jenna would have gotten 2 votes. And she got all the votes.
All but one.
And do they explain that? That's the problem with the show. They should play the tape of the people explaining their vote.
Well, they do. I mean, they go to in that post show. They go to the people and ask them. Like they asked the deaf girl Christy, who they showed a clip of her crying.
The deaf girl hated Jenna.
She said they're evil stepsisters, and I will do anything I can to make sure they don't win.
And then she votes for her.
And then she voted for her.
She's a wacko.
And she just said that her explanation was, I spent more time with Jenna than I did with Matt. And, she played the game well, so I voted for her. But it was so weird.
She was mean to her.
It's like everybody loses their mind at the end of that game.
Oh, my God. I don't know what I was watching.
And I thought Jenna was way meaner to her than Heidi was. Heidi tries to act like she's, like, sort of goofy, doesn't know what's going on. Like, where Jenna is just evil.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand that Survivor.
And again, maybe everyone didn't see it, but, I mean, when there were 5 people left, Jenna was crying, begging, please send me home.
And that guy, Matt, is such a nice guy.
I know.
He didn't piss off anybody.
No, he was like a nice guy.
And he didn't get 1 vote. I mean, he got 1 vote.
Got 1 vote.
Yeah.
It was absolutely... And even at the tribal council, the guy was like making total sense.
In fact, you know who I was surprised that didn't vote for him of all the people?
Rob.
Yeah. I mean, he and Rob were together the whole game. Rob sort of didn't like Jenna. He screwed her over. He didn't really think much of her.
I guess it proves the saying, hot chicks always get what they want.
And Rob didn't explain why he voted for Jenna.
No. Did they do that in the post show?
No, they never went back. The only person they really asked, why did you vote for Jenna when you said you never would, was Christy. They didn't let the other people explain why they voted for her.
All I know is I was so pissed I almost ripped my own hair out of my head. I mean, I did not want that girl to win. I hated her.
I got to say, I was more upset than, like, when Bush Bush won in the election when it was so close, and you're like, oh, my God, what's going on? Like, I thought this was a bigger deal.
It was a bigger deal. It was $1 million.
You think this is a bigger deal?
Well, Matt was stupid because he says he threw the last contest. He fell off the thing on purpose. He should never have done it.
Why don't they explain that? And why don't you explain why this Jenna would pick Matt to go again? I mean, you need a whole 10 weeks of just explaining stuff.
But there she is standing with $1 million. $1
million. Yeah. Jenna.
Even Dina, who got upset when Jenna said you should give me the vote because he doesn't need the money, she voted for
Yeah, I know.
I thought it was a horrible thing to say in her speech. Like, he doesn't need the money. Like, who are you to count his money?
I don't know, man. It was weird. Anyway.
I mean, there's so many. The one guy who stood up and said, I need a name of a person you emulated in recent history so I can choose who to vote for. So Matt says Colin Powell, and Jenna says her mother, so he votes for Jenna.
Yeah. It was a weird show, but I loved it. It was the best Survivor ever.
You know what was really funny? It was Jeff Probst on that jet ski
in the subway,
sailing off with the votes.
Yeah, I know that was supposed to be humorous, but it disturbed me.
It's cheesy.
Yeah.
And then he got on the subway, and it was just sort of odd.
Yeah. I just saw one of the callers said the 90210 reunion was last night. I missed it.
Oh, you seem
I
upset.
did too.
I am. I'm dying to see that.
You of course want to know what those people look like now.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. You know,
Luke Perry just got a divorce.
They didn't promote. They must not have promoted that at all.
Well, they did. They promoted it a lot.
Unfortunately, they promoted it on Fox.
Yeah. Yeah, they promote it all the time during American Idol.
No, I knew it was coming, but
I didn't know. Ralph.
Hey, what's up, Howard?
Hey, man.
Yeah, did you watch that last night, the 90210
No,
thing?
I forgot.
Missed it.
All right. Yeah, my wife told me about it. Howard, that's as bad as the shows were. It was horrible last night.
Well, I didn't see it, so I can't comment. Sean, go ahead.
Would you please shut up about the stupid Survivor show? Nobody cares.
Not according to the ratings, nobody cares. You don't care.
Nobody cares.
You don't care.
You sound like a bunch of women.
Shut up. Yes. Get with it.
You
This is
sound
pop
like
culture.
Artie's the only one. Artie's sitting there. He's the only one with half a clue. He's like, this is really important? He's the only one with half a clue. You sound like a bunch of women.
It's important. Shut up with the women comment. Men watch Survivor and so do women, you stupid ass. We'll all talk about what you're into. What do you do for a living? Let's talk about what you do.
I'm an elevator mechanic.
Yeah, okay. We can all relate to that. Stupid ass. We'll talk about everything you're interested in, because we can figure out what that is.
Just send us your list.
Joe, go ahead.
Hey, Howard, did you notice last night they flashed Jenna's name before they read the votes?
No. Did they?
Yeah, you didn't see that?
No.
It said Jenna's family.
yeah, they just
Jenna's family, yeah.
No, but they didn't show her family. It was before they showed her family.
I didn't see that.
Me neither.
Yeah, it was right on the. It was on the bottom of the screen, about 5 minutes in. And it
Yeah,
said
but they showed Jenna's
So what?
So what?
What does that get
That wouldn't
to
lead me to
do?
believe
Showed
she
a lot
won.
of families.
I'm sure his family was there, too.
Because right after they announced her name, that same graphic came on.
All right.
And they showed her family.
So
And?
It might have been fixed. I don't know. I'm just.
No, they know who wins ahead of time. Of course they know.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not
he
saying
had the
it was
votes.
fixed or anything.
They had the votes for 6 months.
you know what's
think
weird?
he looked?
Howard, you know what's weird? Like they let you. I don't know if you noticed, but they let you see that Rob voted for Jenna. If you notice when Rob held up his card when he voted, you could see it was Jenna.
Really? I
you could
couldn't
see
tell
through
that.
it.
You guys.
And I thought that was odd that they would let you see that. So I already knew that Jenna had his vote.
Didn't Rob look odd, too, on the thing?
They all did.
You see Rob when he was laughing? He had his, lips came out. It was really weird.
I don't know. I didn't watch it that. You guys sound like a bunch of women.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
It's not gay. You guys talk about Survivor.
No, it's a big
American
show.
Idol's gay.
American Idol's gay, but at least I admit I watch it. Most people won't admit they watch it. It might be gay to watch it, but I could act all macho and say I don't watch American Idol, but I do. There's a lot of gay shows you watch. What?
I said, you gotta love Artie. He's just so I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Artie's a man's man. There's no question.
It's not that I really just don't know.
The problem is we don't talk about the Food Channel.
I talked to Artie about this in the hallway last week. He's just like he knows they're big, and he's just not going to watch them.
It's not his thing.
And nobody's going to browbeat him into watching Survivor or American Idol or any of that other crap.
Browbeat him? Who cares what he does? You don't have to be browbeaten. It's for your enjoyment.
He's watching Emerald Live. His reality show is the Food Channel.
I'm trying to get on Emerald Live.
But he's not going to go into any peer pressure. You know what I mean? Like just because everyone else is watching, he's not interested.
Joe, you're on the air.
Got his own.
Hey, what's going on, Howard?
Hey, man.
I love you, bro. Listen, I'm just, according to Celebrity Justice, you never thought you would have even been here this morning. They made such a big deal out of it. According to them, you were done forever. They were trying to track Artie down the street, get an interview out of him.
Oh, there was a guy. I know what you're talking about. I wasn't even sure what that was. There was a camera guy waiting for us outside on Friday.
Yeah.
There's one down there this morning.
Yeah, I know.
You're not supposed to be here.
Guy almost gave me a friggin' heart attack.
I was accosted.
It's the first time Artie ever got to say no comment.
Yeah, he looked like a mafioso. No comment. I
love you, man.
Thanks. I was out at the. I was downstairs coming in. You sleep, and then some guy's out there all perky with his camera. But I just ignored it. I mean, it's just so obnoxious.
I didn't know what it was till I was...
That's because on Friday I said I'm leaving because they censored me. Meanwhile, I haven't even talked to Chiasano about it yet. Doesn't mean I'm not leaving, but I didn't have a chance to talk to him. I was so angry Friday. He came up to me and he goes, I made a terrible lapse in judgment. I need to talk to you after the show. And I was just like, here we go again, the nice guy routine. Stop ruining my show, man. Stop with the lapse. Why are you so involved in my goddamn show? How did he become my partner? I can't stand him. And then he comes in with that mopey face of his during my show, and I got to deal with it. It's just stay away from me, goddammit. Just leave me alone and let me do my job. The stuff I need you to do, you won't do. I had a lapse in judgment. I don't want to hear it. Stay away from my show. What part of this don't you get after 20 years? What part of this don't you know what your job is? I had a lapse in judgment. Just want to work the rest of my 2 years. 2 years and 7 months?
I think it's 2 years, 7 months.
How come you don't know? Go out and find out how many years I have left here.
You have 2.5 years.
2.5?
Yeah.
You sure?
2 years.
You're getting on my nerves. Leave. I'm serious. I don't want to talk to you.
You know how long you have. Don't act retarded.
No, leave. You're annoying me with the teeth and the lips. I don't want to look at it. I can't look at it right now. It's turning my stomach. You don't know. It turns my stomach sometimes. It sits there. It's the size of an elephant.
It's 2.5 years.
Thank you, Lardy.
Oh, my goodness.
Just want to work the 2.5 years. Right, and then leave. You know?
Well, I guess Celebrity Justice will be down there every morning until that's over.
Yeah, I mean, just leave me alone. Why me?
Did that guy get you, though? Because he was laying there for you, man.
No, of course not.
Will you? Why me? Why me? Why did it have to be me?
I'm not going to talk to Celebrity Justice. What is that? Some lame show that nobody cares about.
Right, it was like, Celebrity Justice? What did we do?
They're busy chasing me around because I said I'm going to leave. Sad. This whole channel is sad. What channel is that?
I don't know. It's another syndicated show, but their whole slant is that they're supposed to be involved in celebrity court cases. There's no court case.
They're desperate. It's sad. Celebrity Justice. Whose idea was that? That sounds like a lot of work for nothing. Sounds like a lot of wasted energy.
Half the time you're watching like the stupid civil suits, like Ed McMahon going after the people who tried to clean his house mold. That's what they're covering.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, that guy who was chasing me around got up at 4 a.m. because he does house mold stories.
Yes.
Pathetic. I never even seen this show, and I watch tons of television.
I was watching Nicole Eggert, and you know, Nicole Eggert has hardly been on the radar lately.
Right.
They were doing a story on how she had plumbing problems.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And she was suing her plumber.
Wow. By the way, Celebrity Justice is a Telepictures production, the people I'm suing.
Oh, is it?
You want to do a story, why don't you talk about how they steal from me?
I bet you they didn't cover that story.
How, Jim Paratori and Bruce Rosenblum, the two guys who hide behind the name Telepictures. Why don't you do a story on that? There's some Celebrity Justice for you.
Yeah.
These guys just ripped off my whole concept.
There's a court case.
With Mike Fleiss and Scott Einziger, the two henchmen. Jim Paratori should be real proud of himself. Bruce Rosenblum, way to go, douchebags.
What has been the coverage in court TV?
Nothing.
Court justice?
Notice nothing. Hypocrites. You want to cover a case? There's a case you can cover. I'm suing your bosses because they can't come up with a goddamn original idea. And Telepictures, Jim Paratori and Bruce Rosenblum, every minute, anytime they put a new show on, they're either calling my girlfriend for participation, or they're calling Stuttering John, or they're calling Baba Booey, or they're stealing the idea outright. Don't let it be lost on you that Telepictures, I think, is the one that did that TV show based on our homeless game.
Oh,
no.
I didn't know that.
Street Smarts.
Yeah, Street Smarts. They just pick and choose from this.
They've had a long history then of it.
Yeah. Yeah, Bob.
Hello?
And and now they just stand outside. You know what? I'm going to start standing outside Jim Paratori and Bruce Rosenblum's house. If you don't get those goddamn cameras out of my face, I'm going to start standing outside your house with my camera crew, Bruce and Jim, and start showing what you guys are up to on TV. And everyone, your children, everyone. You scumbags. I see one more camera from Celebrity Justice. I'm putting my camera on you. Don't think I don't know where you live.
Howard?
I'm going to have my cameraman, High-Pitch Eric, outside your house taking pictures. Hi. Hey, Jim and Bruce. Mike Fleiss, how you doing?
Hi, Mr. Rosenblum.
Well, I don't think that's not a nightmare. So leave me alone. Stay away from me, man. I'm just going to see you in court. Then you can bring your court TV in there, whatever it is.
Court Justice.
Court Justice. Celebrity Justice. A dumb show. Stupid.
It was a waste of time for the guy. The only interview he got was me.
Howard?
So ridiculous.
Yeah.
Howard?
Yeah.
The Celebrity Justice is lucky you're even mentioning their names on the air.
You brought it up.
They come on at like 5 in the morning.
All right, I got to go.
Okay.
Thank you for chipping in, sir.
Hey, Chris, you're on the air.
Yeah, Howard, did you wake up any more sour this morning or what?
Hey, dude, you want to know the truth? I stayed up for that stupid Survivor till 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, it was Survivor all night on CBS.
I couldn't fall asleep afterwards. I was so upset about who won.
Oh, my God.
And now I'm irritated. And I
thought you sound like you broke up with your old lady, man.
And no, I didn't. My alarm went off this morning, and I'm just, like, tired, and I didn't want to be here.
Oh, well.
Yeah, okay, you asked me why I was
Poor
here.
Poor me.
I'm not poor me. You asked me a question why I sound bitchy. Sorry, I'm sorry.
You do. You sound moany.
F you.
You sound moany and groany on a Monday morning.
So turn it off. Why are you listening?
Because I've been listening to you for 20 years.
All right, so then turn it off. It's time for you to stop listening. It's over for you. You're not in the family anymore.
No, I'm always in
Go listen to the Booger Show. Goodbye.
Who loves you, babe?
All right.
The Booger Show.
What was Steve Kingston's news, by the way? You never told us. You can't share it?
I don't know if I'm supposed to. I mean, he called me up. A big personal conversation. Blah, blah, blah. Who cares? He's telling me his problems. I got my own problems.
This sounds like another story for Celebrity Justice.
Yeah.
He didn't unload on you.
Yeah. Well, no, he didn't unload on me, but, he starts to tell me all his problems, which are basically my problems.
But that's what I'm saying. He dumped them in your lap.
Yeah. Well, it's just depressing. I like Steve a lot, and then he starts telling me stuff, and I get all depressed. He knows how much I hate Tom, and he shouldn't tell me stuff that goes on.
He shouldn't feed into it.
Yeah.
Because he has a lot more information that would really upset you.
Well, Steve's a real bright guy. Steve should be the general manager of the station.
Well, I had one conversation with Steve in the hall, and I was devastated by what he said about Tom. It's like, oh, my God, it's true, everything I hear.
No, he likes Tom, actually. Steve likes Tom.
He likes him, but
he doesn't really.
He knows a lot.
He wasn't bad-mouthing Tom to me. He was just bad-mouthing. He wasn't even bad-mouthing. He was just telling me about his life, and I get depressed.
What's going on in his life that could be so depressing?
Oh, I'll tell you about it off the air. The Steve Kingston story.
Yes.
Steve Kingston. He started out at a small radio station. All right, I got to take a break. We got a huge show for you today. We really do. Later this week, too, Jenna Jameson's stopping by. Everybody likes her.
The Jenna people like.
Yeah. Tabitha Stevens, the wheelchair virgin she went on a date with, and his mom all live in our studio.
Oh, cool.
And, yes, this is the week for that hot new game show, Shaved or Unshaved.
Wow.
Coming soon, Jim Carrey, Mark Wahlberg, Jimmy Kimmel stopping by tomorrow. Always love having him on. Jimmy's girlfriend. Jimmy got a divorce. His girlfriend, Sarah Silverman, is stopping by today.
Are they coming in separately?
Yeah, they're pretending like they're not here together.
Yeah.
Jimmy's banging Sarah now.
And you say having her on the show a lot.
Oh, yeah. He had her on the show the other night. She had nothing to say. They were doing Mad Libs.
Oh, no.
Yeah. He's letting her do whatever she wants on the show. Because it's his girlfriend, and he's getting poontang, so he's hypnotized.
And she's beautiful, so he...
Yeah, she's a cute chick.
Very pretty.
No.
You know, I haven't seen her on Jimmy's show because I'm in bed so early, but I think Sarah's a very funny comedian, though.
Yeah, but she went on Jimmy, and I guess Jimmy has to let her on whenever she wants. I don't even think she was prepared.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was on there doing Mad Libs.
They have a rule?
Yeah. I think he's got to shut his mouth and let her on whenever he wants.
Yeah, it's an open door
whenever
policy
she wants.
Sarah.
Yeah. I got the ODB press conference. I got a whole bunch of stuff. I'm sorry for mentioning Survivor, which was probably the highest rated show last night.
Yeah.
All right, we got to take a break. I'll eat some breakfast. I'll be in a better mood. Right after these words. I love that governor of ours from New York. Governor Pataki. We're still doing the shows from Vegas on E, right? Isn't that still going on?
Yep.
Yeah, we still have that going on. Stuttering John joining our discussion. These guys have the most interesting discussions during the commercials. I always say, why don't you just discuss this stuff when we get on the air? You know, John was making some good Survivor points, how bad a job Jeff Probst did, because they didn't answer any questions. What were you saying?
I was saying that they didn't even ask Matt, after watching the show and seeing Rob call him an idiot every day, how does he feel about Rob now?
Right, yeah.
They don't even ask him.
And they didn't say to the deaf chick. What? First of all, she asked dumb questions.
Yeah.
How do you feel to be? How come you? I tell you, you're handicapped. How come she didn't say to her? How come you were so mean to me?
Yeah, everything was about her, like her, about the handicap.
Right.
You know?
The handicapped chick, the deaf chick, was like, they kept her in the dark, literally, so that she couldn't be seen, and the lips couldn't be read, and the only nice guys were the guys.
Yeah.
How could she vote for the woman?
That was nice to her, and
it was good to her. But the whole show didn't make sense. And from what I understand from John, Jeff Probst didn't really.
He didn't. I don't think he did a good job.
Yeah,
this time.
it wasn't. I thought he did a good job last time
so
around.
did I.
But this time he seemed not to be interested in these people.
Yeah, he wasn't like interrogating them.
Right.
They seem to have a lot of time to kill on other topics, like Jeff wishing his mom was in the audience and he wished her a happy Mother's Day.
What is that?
And they brought the family. This is the weirdest thing. They showed a clip. There were these tornadoes all over the country, so they showed this family whose house was pretty much blown away. And they were sitting there, and they go, well, we got the generator going, and we hope, got the refrigerator going, and the air conditioning, and we'll be able to watch Survivor. So they thought that was so funny. They flew the whole family in, and they sat next to Jeff, and he said, how you doing? They said, well.
They didn't address any of the show problems. Like, how do you, who cares? Anyway, and did they ask that girl, Jenna, how she's a swimsuit model when she's so fat?
No. She looked horrible.
She's fat. What? She can't be a fat swimsuit model.
I thought she got a boob job or something. But
her face had a double chin.
Yeah.
They didn't really show her body because her face was so fat. You didn't want to go past that.
She's fat.
Shouldn't swimsuit models be able to swim?
Right. Not sink.
And the other weird thing was they talked about her taking her clothes off, and she said, it wasn't my shining moment, but they asked if her parents were upset or anything. But it wasn't Jeff's idea for her to take her clothes off. It was her idea.
Right.
He said, what would you do for this? She goes, I'll get naked. And then she was acting like it wasn't her idea.
I don't know. The whole thing was odd. What else were we talking about?
I made a whole list.
All right, good.
We could either talk about the Eddie Murphy movie.
And Gary went to see the Eddie Murphy Daddy movie.
Daddy Daycare?
And he was, again, at the movies, the X-Men became the biggest movie of the week.
Yeah.
It made like $45 additional million.
Wow.
This week. And Eddie Murphy's movie opened to like about $27 million, which isn't so bad.
Yeah, that's crazy good.
Shows you Eddie Murphy can still bring people in, because that movie without Eddie Murphy would not have done well, I'm sure. But you said it wasn't that bad.
It's okay.
But the reviews were brutal.
My kids loved it. I thought it was like I could sit through it. It wasn't the greatest movie, but it wasn't horrible. I saw Entertainment Weekly, I think, gave it like a D-, and Us Weekly gave it like a C-.
Yeah, and it was getting like 1 star in the newspaper.
It's like, okay.
Gary was like, it was a good family movie.
Yeah, I talked to some friends who saw it this week, and they said it was cute. That kind of cute.
I think Eddie Murphy gets a bad rap because he was such a great edgy comic, and it's such a sellout to see him doing these kiddie Bill Cosby movies.
Films, yeah.
Well, it's all he does now.
Depressing. I know. It's just depressing that this great talent is thrown. It's a waste. Squandered. It's a waste.
The other thing is, how much it costs now? How much yesterday at the movies cost me? It's like $55.
Wow.
It was like,
how many people? 4?
4 of us. It was like $7 a ticket or something. That was because it was earlier in the day. And then it was like $19 on. It's $3 a soda, and like $6 for popcorn. And it was like another $4 to
You should bring your own stuff. Bring a couple of sodas with you, and
I always forget.
How are you going to get it in there?
You can.
Sure you can.
Yeah, they let you bring it in.
It's $10 in the city for a ticket now.
I know.
That's
They
unbelievable.
don't let you bring it in.
Yeah, you could sneak it in. Nobody says anything.
But you make $200,000 a year. You're rich.
We don't know that for sure.
Yeah. I don't know what you make.
I got a medium-sized Domino's sausage pizza in a movie theater once.
I mean, why not just, seriously, I know it bothers you, bring some sodas.
Just forget.
Bring some popcorn. Mary, I mean, you can pop some popcorn. Put on your apron and pop some Jiffy Pop.
Yeah, Mary's not going to do it.
I forgot. You'll have to do it.
What did you do for Mary for Mother's Day?
Every small drink is $3.
What did you do for Mary for Mother's Day? Did you take care of the kids for the whole day?
No.
Every day is Mother's Day.
I got her gift.
You're the mother in that family.
Got her gift. The kids. Me and the kids went shopping for a gift on Friday. We bought her a wallet.
Wow, you're awesome.
Bought her a painting.
A wallet to put your money in?
Oh man,
such an ass. She got up. We made her breakfast in bed, and she took the kids to church.
You do way too much.
And then we went out to dinner last night.
breakfast
wait.
in bed.
You took the kids to church?
No, she took the kids to church. I don't go to church.
Because God's not on your side, dude.
Yeah, he doesn't believe in
You know, it sounds like when you take your kids to see a movie like Daddy Daycare, do they look at that movie and go, "What's odd about this?"
Yeah, our dad takes care of us every day. Mom just relaxes.
How is this a movie?
So why would they make a movie about Daddy Daycare? Our dad bathes us, puts us to sleep every night.
Dad wouldn't know what to do.
You know the funny thing about all this? I would care about none of this rap if Mary saw me the same way you guys see me.
Well, breakfast in bed.
If she saw me that way, if she saw me as like the greatest dad in the world, I'd be like, you know what? It's all worth it.
Right. Yeah, she doesn't.
No.
But that's how
You're still not any good, huh? Oh my goodness.
Right.
I'm okay. I'm okay, but I shouldn't be running around looking for any medals.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow. The hours you put in here and then go home and take care of your kids.
I'll tell you.
And you're telling me, wait a second, on Mother's Day, before Mother's Day, you took the kids shopping for a gift for her?
Yeah.
I would never do that. I would never, ever do that.
Why?
Did you hear they made breakfast in bed?
That's enough.
Bowie got up
That's enough.
with the kids and made breakfast.
Good.
I'm sure it
That's
didn't
enough.
end there, though. I'm sure there's more.
I know. Gary's leaving out
Yeah,
times,
I mean, come
am
on,
sure.
guys.
Look, he's even laughing.
This is the beginning of the day.
Then what happened?
No, it did end there. It's just it started on Friday because she went out to hang out with her friend on Friday. So I was with the kids. I got home from work at 4.
Mother's Day to get away from you.
And I had the kids till like
Friday night you watch the kids?
Yes. That's
From
when we went
4
shopping.
on?
Wait, dude, okay, you ready?
Let me ask you something. Do you enjoy doing this?
Yeah, to some degree, sure.
To some degree.
Friday night, you know what I did? I went out to dinner, and then like every adult does, or you could get a sitter. Why don't you get a sitter and go out and relax? Go have a few drinks, go to Scores, or you know what? Have a sitter and go downstairs and watch some TV on your own and have some alone time.
I did. The kids were in bed by 9.
Oh my! Yeah, and what time did you go to
After
sleep?
you
You're
put them to
exhausted.
bed.
I went to bed like midnight.
Oh, really?
We had 3 hours.
And you bathed them,
to
I'm
yourself.
sure.
No, I didn't.
Wait a second. Let me understand something. You took your kids to a mall to buy Mary a gift?
Do you want to know the rundown?
Yeah.
You want to hear the rundown?
Yeah.
All right.
You have to get the worst situation,
Here you
dude.
go. I pulled into the driveway at 4:15 on Friday afternoon.
Which, by the way, was a late day for us.
No, that's about average.
No, but I'm saying Friday there was a lot going on show-wise, so we had a lot to do. So he was working.
And then it's a big pain in the ass to get home on a Friday. It's already
6
starting.
hours.
It's already starting now. You know, rush hour starts at like 2 now.
Right.
I got
How is that possible, by the way?
I don't know.
Because people knock off early on Friday and try to get out of the city.
But what are these jobs that you could leave at 2 o'clock?
All these office jobs, they seem to have flexible hours.
Are you aware? Like, we don't work in like a regular office.
Summer half days?
Yeah.
I know.
A lot of businesses have summer half days.
I know, on
Or
Friday. And then they all just go, why even bother coming in Friday?
Right, so they take it off.
Friday's becoming sort of a holiday, except around here.
And then you know those people who have like vacation days and they carry over to the next year. I got a friend who's got like 70 days. He's got to use like 30 of them by you know.
All right, so explain to me what happened.
I pull in the driveway at 4:15. Mary's in the car by like 4:19. She's like. You know, we talked on the phone. She's like, she's on her way out. All right, so I give the kids dinner.
That's already ridiculous. What a nightmare.
Baba Booey.
I'm I'm just picturing these cars.
Gary pulls in and says,
each other
so she can't wait to get out.
She wanted to beat the traffic for Long Island.
Oh, I'd help her beat it.
Oh, my goodness.
So we hang out for a little while. Then I give the kids dinner. Then Jack.
Whoa. Stop right there. You made the kids dinner.
What are they going to do, not eat?
I mean,
why don't you let her in or something?
Why didn't you order in or have Mary cook something before you get home?
You know what?
What's waiting for you?
The pizza, right? You just put them in a toaster oven.
That's what you ate for dinner Friday night.
No, I didn't eat that because I'm trying to lose some weight.
What did you eat?
I ended up eating sushi later on. I went and picked up sushi at the store later on.
How's that going to help you lose weight? It's all rice.
It's all right,
dude.
It's better than whatever.
And sauce.
How'd you do that with the kids?
What do you mean?
How'd you pick up the sushi?
You go and you stop and you pick it up.
So you load the kids into the car and go get sushi?
No. I didn't stop at a restaurant.
What did you do? Did you have to load the kids in the car?
Here, okay. So they eat.
Gary went and caught some fish.
You took care of the kids Friday night, the whole night?
Till Saturday afternoon.
What?
Let me give you the schedule. If you want to hear it, I'll let it rip.
Every part of it
How did she
is
justify that to you?
What did she justify it? She wanted to go out. I said, hey, go have a nice night with your friend.
So she stayed out all night.
Yeah, she went to Long Island. She did, Jeez, why is this such a weird thing?
I had breakfast in bed on Sunday.
Why did she get breakfast in bed? You're right,
She had a great weekend.
Great weekend already.
She had Friday away from you, Saturday away from you.
Can I
did you cook your breakfast?
So you took care of...
Wait,
go ahead.
Yeah. All right, so we have dinner. Then we rush over to Jackson's lacrosse clinic. That starts at 6:15.
Yeah.
So go over to that. He's doing that. Lucas is playing in the playground. We finish that. We run over to the mall. We pick up a gift.
Why do you pick up a gift?
Because it's nice.
They go to school. Let them make a gift in school.
They did.
That's the gift.
I wanted to
Stop.
Oh, come on.
What?
He does. He goes the extra mile.
Man, you should be furious with her.
You're super.
You spent half the weekend alone, taking care of the kids on your own, which I've never done in my life.
Well, maybe you should have.
Why? Why should I? I work my ass off. I pay for everything in everyone's life. I'm the reason they can eat. What part of that don't you understand? You spent your whole weekend babysitting.
We haven't heard what Saturday morning was like.
Friday night's not over yet.
Oh.
No. So we go to the mall, and we come back and we watch America's Funniest Videos, the season finale, the $100,000 winner.
Well, crap, you don't want to be watching. Go ahead, yeah.
I actually like that show. Then they go to bed. Then I got up on Saturday morning.
What time did you get up?
I got up at about 8:30. They slept late. Okay? Got up at about 8:30.
Thank goodness.
But, breakfast, and then...
you made breakfast?
Yeah, well, what are they going to do, not eat? But again, it's not like I'm cooking
eggs. It's just amazing that you're sitting there doing all this.
Well, what would you suggest that they eat?
I would suggest your wife get her ass home so you can relax Saturday morning.
When do you relax? You worked all week.
I mean, what is this?
Where's your weekend?
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you where I got my time. So then, Jackson's got to be at baseball at 10 o'clock.
I'm shocked.
But Lucas has to be at baseball at 10:30. So I drop Jackson off at 10 o'clock, run over to Lucas's game, get back from Lucas's game to pick up Jackson. Jackson gets changed in the car because now he's got to be at lacrosse by 12:30.
And what do you do?
Wow.
I'm running.
And you're running back and forth with your car.
Oh, yeah, I'm running
No wonder why you're smoking like a chimp.
You have no life.
At all.
That's your whole weekend. That was your whole weekend, dude. It's over. Now you get to work all week.
Oh, hold on. Wait. So then you drop everyone off.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you like being at work better than you do at home? Be honest. Answer that question.
Depends on what's going on at work.
Okay.
No, it depends.
Most times are you glad you're at work rather than home? Answer honestly. Just answer that question.
It depends on what's going on.
Would you rather be here than at home?
It depends on what's going on at work, and also depends on what's going on at home. And sometimes there's things I want to go to that I enjoy going to.
Right. No, you can't answer.
He won't answer the question properly.
Sometimes I like being here better.
If it's a day a chick's going to throw up on Jeff Levy, he likes work better.
There should be no day that you like being here better.
Yeah, the weekend you should be, thank goodness.
I bet you missed being at work this weekend. So you could just sit here and be on the phone and talk to your friends. And I know this weekend when you're driving the kids around, making breakfast, your wife's not even helping you.
See, I got to tell you, I like...
Dude, let her come home Friday night.
You want to hear what I have to say, or do you not care?
Go ahead.
I like going to Little League. I enjoy it. I really do.
That's not my point.
No,
you should pick and choose what you enjoy doing.
What time does she saunter in on Saturday?
She get back about 1.
And now what does she do when she gets home? Do you say, all right, now it's my turn to have a good time?
She met me at lacrosse, and then I said, I'm going to go out and do some stuff. So I went out for a couple of hours.
What'd you do?
I went and picked up her Mother's Day present.
See? I know it.
A little you time. And then I went to. I stopped at Harvey Electronics. I was looking for some new stereo equipment.
Yeah.
That was my 20 minutes. I did that.
Wow. Wow, what a nightmare you're in.
Oh, Mr. Big Shot's out looking for stereo equipment.
So the Sunday morning you cook a breakfast.
So the Saturday night we went out to dinner. We got a babysitter. We went out to dinner with some friends.
Wow. Mary gets to go out again. That's when you get the babysitter, when Mary comes home. I see.
Right. I mean, listen, I could have gotten a babysitter for Friday if I wanted to.
So you got up early for Saturday and Sunday morning?
Yes, I did.
So Sunday morning you got up nice and early.
Wasn't that early?
While Mary slept.
And breakfast in bed was a bagel and a cup of tea.
Yeah.
And then what did you do the rest of Sunday? You didn't have any child duties?
You didn't have any chores on Sunday?
No, she went to church, hung around, came back, hung around. I went out, looked at some more stereo equipment at a different place. Came back, and we went to the movies, and we went to dinner. We went out to dinner.
Okay. Nice weekend.
Yeah, she's been out to dinner the whole weekend.
Yeah, she didn't.
She went to dinner
Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night.
You know, I got to tell you,
and she couldn't make dinner Friday night before she left.
You know what somebody said to me about you guys?
Wow.
They said,
dude, you think the same thing.
With the exception of Fred,
yeah,
I work with probably some of the worst boyfriends and husbands in the history of the world.
Are you kidding me? You call Beth and ask her if she's not having a good time with me.
Yeah, call Susanna.
And I tell you what, call Allison, who I was married to for 20 years, and I guarantee you, she will tell you she had a good life. She never cooked a meal.
A good life or a good time?
She had a good life. She never cooked a meal. Granted, our marriage was troubled, but she never had to cook a meal. That was good. I mean, hey, she didn't have to do it. I don't know. If she's going around bad-mouthing me, that would be a shock to me because I don't know that she had to do anything.
Let's be honest about something. Yeah. Seriously, it was never an issue between you and Allison that you were in the basement in the office working a lot.
No,
that was
never. It was not allowed to be.
That was not an issue.
Listen, I would have gone insane if I had to come home. I was with my kids and stuff, but on my terms. I wasn't sitting there doing baths and running around chasing them.
And that was ever an issue for you guys?
Never.
You know what, Howard?
It couldn't be. I would have gone through the roof. I worked my ass off to support her.
You're not addressing it correctly. You're saying that you wouldn't let it be.
That's right.
I'm asking you, in her mind, it didn't bother her?
That's her mind. I didn't worry about it. I worried about my mind.
It could have been an issue for her. It wasn't an issue for her.
Yeah, it wasn't going to be an issue for me. I was working my ass off.
What I'm saying is,
on my free time, I was writing books. I was busy writing radio shows. If she couldn't recognize my contribution, it would have been a big problem.
What I'm saying is the fact that you were too busy for the kids and other things was not...
I wasn't too busy for the kids. I spent lots of time with my kids, but when I needed to.
I mean, that's
when you wanted to.
Right.
And what happened?
Yeah, well, our relationship as a couple fizzled.
Where did that come from?
Yeah.
It happened from, it's just like the same, you've gone out with guys that, the boyfriend before Mr. X, where things for some reason go sour.
Yeah, it's because you're not there.
Right. No, I was there.
No.
Oh,
you
it's
were
fine.
in the house, you weren't there.
But still, I was not going to sit there.
No, I got what you
You're
going to
tell me you think your marriage is going to stay together because on Friday night you're babysitting? Why can't somebody else babysit?
Somebody could have. I could have easily called a babysitter.
Your wife can't make a goddamn dinner for you? She's home all day doing what? What did she do all Friday before you got home?
I don't know. But
your kids are in school. Make a goddamn dinner. What does she do?
I mean, if you are going to take care of the kids, it should be kind of easy. Like, you shouldn't have to do...
It was easy.
Figure out how they're going to eat.
Let me tell you something.
Their dinner is there.
Them eating pizza was as easy as me heating up whatever she would have made.
And on Mother's Day... But why should the kids eat heated pizza? That's such crap for kids.
That's what they eat.
Tell her to make a nice goddamn meal.
She makes a nice goddamn meal 6 nights a week.
Yeah, I don't hear a lot of that.
Oh, come on.
I don't hear you telling me that. I hear a lot of heated meals. Give me the menu for this week.
I will tell you the menu.
All right.
She made some great meals this week. She made something with fish. I don't know. You roll it up.
Good. That's what she should do.
But she did.
Or get a job and contribute.
She made fish rolls? I love them.
Oh, man.
God damn. I mean, Get comes home Friday night.
Yeah, the Friday night thing is, because that's,
But how often is that?
Your week, you should be able to kick back at least Friday night.
You should put your feet up and watch some TV. What'd you do Friday night, John?
Friday night I went out to dinner with my wife. And I have a nanny at night that'll sleep in case.
Yeah, but you didn't rush home, so you.
No, but you know what the difference?
Saturday morning, you slept late.
Yeah, of course. I spend plenty of time with the kids, and I do it because I enjoy it. But if I said to my wife, "Listen, I need some time," she'll do it in a second because she knows that it works.
Wait a second. What? You wouldn't even bother saying you need some time. You would just take some goddamn time.
Yeah, I would say, all right, listen, I got to jog.
Right. Later.
I'll see you.
I'm leaving. Gary, did you get any exercise this weekend?
No.
Your boys did. The kids got plenty. Wait, you're not entitled to a life?
Yes, he did. He cooked. He cleaned.
That's right. That's exercise. Dude, you got it set up all wrong. Dude, you come home. She would have said, where are you? This is what you would have said. She would have said,
this is one
you get in the driveway.
Oh, Gary.
Yes, Gary. Stop the pen. You should have pulled in that driveway and said, excuse me. I would have taken the distributor cap off the goddamn car that she was supposed to take. And I would have said, excuse me, did you make dinner? No? Well, go in and do your chores. Then you'll leave.
Last week you were just on the air saying something that she said to you that was pretty crazy, right?
That was before we went to Vegas.
Yeah, well, what she
we covered that already.
What'd she say? I forget.
Nobody's saying, like, it's just, this is only once in a while.
No, she doesn't go, you asked me how she goes away once.
Why are you defending her? You know you're miserable.
Because I don't think it's that big a deal.
Okay, then fine.
I genuinely don't think it's, she was gone from Friday at 4 o'clock till Saturday at 1. You guys make it sound like she took a year off and abandoned the kids.
She didn't abandon the kids, she abandoned you. She abandoned the kids. She had the kids covered.
Didn't she say after you babysat the kids, cooked and bathed them, and then she said the least she could do is take out the garbage?
That was like last year.
Get out of here.
Do you want to live this way?
You're not a great husband.
You guys are the guys with the problem.
All right, I'm not the one smoking and overeating.
But wait a minute. How does she figure he's not a great husband? He's saying she still doesn't think he's doing enough.
Of course she's got to say that, because she got to keep him in the loop.
Well, and the other thing is, too, that you know how we do that whole thing about the softening of American men?
Yeah, you're it.
No, there's guys in my neighborhood who are just like they're just like, you know, they're there doing all sorts of wacky stuff.
Wait a second.
Dude, I'm not the world's greatest dad in my neighborhood. I don't.
Friday night, you didn't even have a hot meal, dude. You're eating toaster pizza.
No, I didn't eat that stuff.
The kids did. That's nice.
You drove out with your kids at night to go to the supermarket to get sushi because...
That's what I would usually do anyway.
Because your wife didn't make any food.
No,
yeah, tell the truth.
That's what I would want to eat. I like to eat sushi.
So why didn't she go out and pick it up for you?
She could get it for you.
You're watching the kids all goddamn
She was home all day while you were working. She could have got it for you.
Oh, fine, okay. You're right. She could have gotten it for
you. Oh, please. You know, I mean, hey, I know Gary's very irritated by all this, but right now he's feeling defensive.
You think he's irritated?
I'm a little more irritated by you guys than...
Okay, whatever.
Yeah,
we're friends.
You can talk back to us.
Yeah. You can't talk back to your wife.
Who would you say, honestly, Gary, who would you say wears the pants and like your family?
Oh, there's no doubt she does. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you.
When was the last time Mary did something special for you?
Well, what do you consider special?
Like, you would know it if it was special.
Like, so let you have the weekend to sleep late because you get up at 4 o'clock in the morning every week.
When I got back from Vegas, she let me sleep late that next morning.
Oh, okay.
How late, 9?
Like that.
Dude. Get out.
You want to look at the other stuff on my list? Are we talking about Eddie
Murphy? I mean, really, what is that? Well, she must have some real good something between her legs because, man, you are a tame man.
Did you have any Mother's Day sex?
That's not what you get from Mother's
Day. That's what you do. That's what you do to your wife and your children on Mother's Day. Crazy.
Did you have sex at all for the weekend?
No. Well, Friday was impossible.
That's right. So what'd you do? Watch porn?
But things are going
I didn't do that.
Yeah. You did. You pleasured yourself.
You know what? I swear
really?
I didn't.
He was too busy.
He was
wait, hold on.
I saw you trying to pleasure you.
I know, because I'll be up front with you.
You didn't put
No, Friday night I did.
Yeah, of course. Hey, boy, you're in a rush.
I can remember.
Good for you, Gary. That's a little you time right there.
In your 3 hours after the kids went to sleep.
Yeah.
He relieved a little tension. Took care of his own sexual needs. His wife was out. It's over, man.
You've been saying that for a long time.
Baba Booey.
No, I mean, it's just over your life. Keep smoking.
You don't want to live a long time.
You need to go home with a big, like one of them Ralph Cramden speeches.
It's over. Have you, after all these things that happened on the air, have you gone home and said,
no,
Mary, come on, things got to loosen up a little bit?
No.
A man's house is like a ship.
A man's house is his castle.
Well, hey, I'm sorry, man. Happy Mother's Day.
Don't be.
I am. I'm sorry for you. I really am sorry for you. I'm not saying it in a joking way. I'm saying I'm sorry for you.
Well, I know it's going to come back in, he's going to be rewarded incredibly on Father's Day.
Right. In my next life, when I come back to
70 virgins.
No, I want to hear what happens
I can't
on
wait
Father's
to hear what
Day.
she does for you on Father's Day.
What was your last Father's Day?
I can't. Jesus, that was a year ago. I swear. I couldn't remember.
Father's Day, she's going to get back by noon on Saturday.
And you know what the funny thing is I'm really starting to rethink this whole process, this other thing. You know, Stunner and John and I are going to Amsterdam for Heineken, and we're bringing the wives. And, the guys at Heineken, they're not stupid. There's no trip unless we go together. And I realize that John will come back with a legal pad full of notes after 4 days with us that are going to be frightening.
I can't wait to see the dynamic.
My dream Europe trip is now just John following me on vacation with a pad.
Right. Good. I want to know what goes on.
In Amsterdam?
But I realize that John will be, John...
My favorite memory of Mary...
You notice his dust.
My favorite memory of having dinner with Mary was when Gary was doing one of his long stories. She goes, as soon as he shuts up, I'll say something.
Yeah, John, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard.
Hey.
Did you know that Gary's kids are homeschooled? Go to the Bronx Zoo and watch him peel a banana.
Come on. I don't like that.
Shut up, Dan.
Give the guy crap.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
Poor guy.
Come on.
So one of the other stories I was telling you was that when I was at Little League on Saturday, one of the dads came up to me and he said, gee, I'm sorry, you guys, I guess, Howard's going to, get fired or quit or something. What's going on? And I guess he saw that stupid report on TV on that American Justice makes it look like the show's over.
Hey, no, I don't know. That's just telepictures. Again, I see any more telepicture cameras on me, I'm going over to Jim Paratori and Bruce Rosenblum's office and start the camera works on them. I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to harass me while I'm suing them. This is a telepictures harassment case, and don't think I'm not aware of it. So I will turn the harassment back on them, and Mike Fleiss and Scott Einziger. I mean, I'll follow them all around with cameras. Don't mess with me now. It's not funny. And trust me, I will fight back.
So does that mean you got to go to court and all that?
Hell yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to play my show and their show, my show that's been airing for 10 years and their show that aired for a week, and say to the courtroom, okay, it's the exact same show. I can't wait to say, well, I was ripped off. I had to deal with Showtime to bring this to Showtime. And I can bring out the guy from Showtime who's going to sign the deal with me.
Yeah, I mean, at the 2 points that are going to make it look really bad to any jury is that A, it's your ex-producer, and B, the laser pointer.
Yeah. Everything.
That's just insane.
Everything. The whole concept.
Even the consultant.
And Jackie.
And it's like a corporate raid.
It was.
Yeah.
It's like
please, it's over.
It's what the Redskins did to the Jets.
Yeah, and then in an effort to just like make me crazy, they're sending their cameras after me. Telepictures. You know what's going on.
So that was one of our other conversations, and I when you started talking about the cameras going after you, I mentioned to you that I've been being called by a reporter from 2020 for the last 6 months.
About what?
About a stockbroker we may have known like 8 years ago that John had introduced us to, who I guess has been involved in some weird stuff, and I guess he's coming clean now. At 2020, he's doing this big report, but we bought some stock from him, myself, John, and Robin, and they keep calling here. So now they sent me this letter, and they're like, we're doing this report. What are your memories of him? What stock did you buy? And I was like, oh, man, I don't want to do that.
Why would anyone want to be on 2020 associated with that?
Yeah, I would never want to be. And they acknowledge that we did nothing wrong.
But we didn't do anything wrong. I mean, we got stock.
He was a stockbroker. You bought stock.
But I guess he was doing stuff wrong that we didn't know about.
Right.
Well,
all of John's buddies.
No, they weren't my. He wasn't my friend.
That was so your buddy, that guy. It's a picture of you and him in a restaurant.
No, that's not the guy they're doing a story on.
It's his partner.
Well, yeah. Well, I didn't know him that well. But all those firms were,
I got to take a break. I know. I knew John's wheeling and dealing would eventually show up somewhere.
Well, you know what? I told him, just get me out of this mess.
Yeah.
One day when he called and he said, Robin, what's your Social Security? I got to get you got to sell this stock.
Yeah, that was a big day.
Like, you got to sell it now. You got to, whatever you're doing, just stop it. You got to make this call.
You know what? All I will tell you, not to get into like crazy details, is we were all in a variety of different stocks with a variety of different people.
Yeah, it wasn't just.
And we were in one, and it was sitting around. We didn't even know what it did. Like we're in the stock, we didn't even know what it was. And John called me up one day and he said, "Listen, I got a bad feeling about this. I think you should get out." And he said, "Same thing, Rob," because John felt responsible.
Yeah.
So I called the guy up and I said, "Get me out." And the guy said, "You're nuts. You're crazy. Is that John? That John's a jerk. Don't listen to him." I said, "You know what? I got a wife and kids and a house. Just get me out." And he didn't want to. I said, "You got to get me out. Legally, you have to get me out."
Right.
And he did. The next morning, I kid you not, the stock went from like 9 to 11 cents.
Howard, I once bought a stock. I spent $50,000 on it. A week later, it was worth $10,000.
Really?
I lost $40,000 in 1 week.
I don't know, John. For a while, like a lot of stockbrokers were calling here. I think originally trying to get to me.
Yeah.
And John used to answer the phones, so then he started hooking up with all these stockbrokers who wanted to please us and get us into IPOs and things. I never did business with any of them.
Well, no, John was like a conduit because he would come and he'd be like, "Robin, you got to let me invest some of your."
I was trying to help you.
I'm like, why are you bothering me? I'm not bothering you.
I got to tell you, though, I drew the line at this guy.
Because he wanted you to be his friend. So.
I was trying to be nice.
Dude, just worry about yourself.
I drew the line at this one guy. This was the last guy Fred and Jones ever did business with, because at least the guys that came before this guy looked like stockbrokers. This guy wore like a leather jacket.
Right. Yeah. It was all guys who called here looking to impress me, so John took advantage of it.
Right.
I was cold called at my house.
No, I used to get the cold calls all the time, and I would argue with these guys all the time, and I would say, why don't I just go down on the street and pick a stranger and hand over $10,000, because that's what you are to me. Why would I hand a stranger? The guy would go, "I'm going to make you $1 million." I go, "I don't know you. I never heard of you. Why would I give you money?"
Well,
John did.
All right, we got to take a break, and we'll be back right after these words. The E folks just gave me a bunch of programming notes.
Okay.
So I'll go through them now. This took me by surprise. I just found out about this last week. I was like in a panic. I didn't know if it was good or bad, but starting next Monday, May 19th, the E! Show will be moving to prime time.
What?
And will air at 10 p.m.
Really? What?
I know. So right away, I don't know what they're up to over at E! I never know if they...
They didn't discuss this with you? This wasn't like...
Well, they just called up and said, hey, we want to, as a vote of confidence, we feel that... the channel has buried you at 11 o'clock at night. We believe in the show. We're proud of the show, and it's time we took you to prime time. And so I was like, oh, great. Mindy called me herself and was like, hey. I said, hey, Mindy, how you doing? Oh, I'm pregnant. She's pregnant now.
I had heard a rumor to that effect. She's having a baby?
I said, when did you get married? No, I'm a single mom. I guess she got sperminated. I don't know what she did.
Oh.
I don't know if she banged a dude.
She walked through a field, and it happened.
Yeah, I didn't feel comfortable asking. I didn't want to know what was doing.
Right.
She did say she was thinking of asking me for the sperm, so. I said, you're naming the kid Howard, I hope. I hope.
The girl.
Howard Herman.
Howard Herman.
That's
catchy.
You like it?
Howard Herman.
Howard Herman.
Howie Herman.
So congratulations to Mindy, and I was talking to her. I was very happy for her. She says, and now, I want to tell you that we're moving the show to 10 o'clock at night. I said, well, I said, oh, great, and we love you, and that's why we're doing it. Like Infinity, they're not embarrassed by you. We're not embarrassed by you. We're showing the world we're not ashamed of you. We love you, and we're putting you into prime time. You're our number one show. And
you shouldn't be ashamed of us. I've seen that Anna Nicole show.
Yeah, right.
That's a weird compliment to say we're not embarrassed by you.
Yeah, it was
ashamed. Like, she likes how Infinity has always embraced us and never apologized for us, and she's saying, hey, this is a vote of confidence. We love you, and I think you're going to do incredibly well at 10 o'clock at night. And I said, okay. So, I was woozy afterwards because I went, I don't know. I hope Mindy knows what she's doing. And so then I called my agent, and we were talking about it. I said, well, 10 o'clock at night, one thing, people could see it. I mean, a lot of people go to bed at 11.
Right, a lot of people tell me, if I'm up late, I happen to see it.
So I said, but, who knows? I mean, I don't know if it's good or bad, but our fans will find it, I hope. 10 o'clock at night.
Hope there'll be some promotion to that effect.
According to her, there's going to be a lot of on-air promotion announcing the time change.
All right.
And also, the news tickers are no longer on the show, thank God. When Mindy told me that, I wanted to kiss her. I mean, even though it's kind of weird, she's the one who put them there.
Yeah, but it seems like they've disappeared from everything.
Yeah, they were horrible.
Yeah.
And good for Mindy. I mean, that's a smart move. And I'm happy for her. She's pregnant. I'm happy the news tickers are no longer there. And I think I'm happy the show's going to air at 10 o'clock at night.
Well, you do bring up an interesting etiquette point. What do you say to a woman who's pregnant and not married?
I just went, oh, great. I didn't know what to do.
Wow.
I don't know. I would say, hey, is this a good thing?
Well, what are you getting rid of? What are you doing?
Gee, when I was a kid, a single woman got pregnant. You were supposed to be ashamed.
Yes. It was a bad thing. Now
I was
it's a wonderful thing.
Did you try to have an abortion? Or,
do you need my help?
You need some cash? I know a guy who was willing to do late-term abortion. I don't know if she was calling me for help or what, but I would help her. I like Mindy. But evidently this is a wanted pregnancy. This is something she planned.
And now is she going to continue working? She's going to continue to run the network.
Oh, absolutely.
Even after she becomes a mother. Okay.
She's going to do it all.
She's a superwoman.
She's a superwoman, Mindy Herman. So good for her. And so 10 o'clock at night starting next Monday, May 19th.
All right.
So that's that. And that's it. So I don't know what that means. 10 o'clock.
We'll have to see.
We'll see. Mindy says even the worst show at 10 o'clock on E gets a 0.6. So we're already ahead of the game because at 11 o'clock it's been, we had to work hard to build an audience there.
Right. So this should be good for us.
This is according to Mindy, it's supposed to be. Now, does Mindy know what she's talking about? God only hopes. I have no idea. It seems like she knows. Why would they make her the head of the network if she didn't know? Gary told me he was invited to the CBS upfronts. Every year they have CBS upfronts. What they are is the CBS network and Les Moonves, the programming guy. They go over to Tavern on the Green and they have all of their new shows debuted to the TV critics and sponsors.
Like a preview for the O&Os and the other net stations that carry the shows.
Yeah, every year I always wanted to say hello to Mel because I love Mel, but I'm not going this year. Gary's not going either. Not that it matters. I'm sure they don't need us there, but I always went every year and I said hello to Mel and I'd say hello to Les, but I hate Les now so much that I couldn't even stand to look him in the face.
You couldn't say hello.
No, I mean, because Les is two-faced. Excuse me. Les is like a guy who tells you one thing, gets you on the phone, and then goes and does a complete opposite thing.
Yeah. Have you had any
deal? He tells me Mike Fleiss and Scott Einziger and tell them they're thieves, they stole your show, I'm with you, buddy, I'm going to help you with your lawsuit. Then he goes and hires him and offers him a big deal. I don't get the guy. He's bizarre. You tell me in one breath the guy's a thief and he stole, but you want to do business with him. How do you?
Well, maybe when you see Les, you should say hi twice.
Yeah, one to each face. So here's a hi to your nice face and one to your bad face.
You haven't spoken to him at all since?
No. There's nothing for him to explain. He knows I'm right, and I know I'm right.
He hasn't made a call.
Of course not.
Okay.
Of course not. Why should he? He's the mighty Les Moonves. Nothing can harm him.
Yeah.
He's the golden boy.
Sure. We've known others.
He can step on whoever he wants. Man, that has a funny way of biting you in the ass, though. You'd be surprised. At one point, I'll be laughing at him.
I was going to say, especially in that position, those come and go.
Yeah. Like Bob Mounty, he'll be on the phone to me one day. You got anything for me to do?
Howard, I can't get you to return my call.
Life has a funny way of kicking you in the ass and turning things around. Real funny that way. So you're not going to go either?
It'd just be too uncomfortable. I feel like I'd go there, people would see me as like, the enemy. I don't need that crap, so I'm just going to stay home.
Hey, you are the enemy.
I guess I am.
Yeah.
See, I like to go when that kind of thing is going on.
Go ahead, be my guest. Go shake Les's hand.
Not to Les. I could care less about Les.
Yeah, I don't care so much about seeing Les. It's just like all these. I know people are going to come up to me and say stupid stuff and give me dirty looks. And then,
hey, this is Les.
You're right.
Yeah. Gary got a call saying when I was in Arizona, Les was evidently there, and we missed each other. We were in the same restaurant, 2 hours apart.
Are you kidding?
I can't imagine where that was.
Now, how weird is that?
I don't think that's right. Maybe it is. I don't know.
He's stalking you now.
Can you imagine the odds of that?
No. Oh, it would have been interesting, though. Wonder who he was with.
Yeah. You know, I'm sure his new girlfriend or whatever. Ken, you're on the air.
Hello?
Les making up the lost time with that marriage. Yeah.
Howard.
Hey.
What's up?
Come on.
Hey, listen, I wanted you to go through the stuff with Fred once in a while, with the sound effects and who they are. Because you got some funny ones. I remember you did that a couple of years back.
Well, do you have a specific question?
Who's the Yeah?
Yeah. That's Robert. That's Robert Duvall.
Yeah. Robert Duvall. Bobby D?
Bobby D.
Yeah. Howard, I got to tell you, man, #1 fan. I've been listening to you for a couple of years now.
Thank you.
Hey, you're doing the right thing. I'm worried when you're going to go off the air. What are you going to do?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm busy. I got a lot of projects I'm doing. I got 2 movies I'm producing. I got a cartoon I'm doing. I got I don't know. And who cares? I mean, I don't know.
I gotta tell you, I'm going to be crushed after you go off the air.
Don't be crushed. Believe me, when I got fired from NBC 2 days later, they completely forgot about
You'd
it.
like to see the world stop.
I'd love to see the world stop, but it won't.
You know what I'd like to know is, are they going to rerun your shows for another year or 2 afterwards? I mean, it's going to be shell shock when you're off.
No, they're gonna replace me with a Howard Stern clone.
No, there is no replacement. That's the problem.
Thank you.
Hey, Robin, how you doing?
2.5. Enough of this guy. 2.5 years. He must have a bet with someone to see how long he could stay on the air.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see The Matrix. We got a screener going on tomorrow.
Yay!
I'll let you know how it is.
Yeah, I did my homework. I watched The Matrix this weekend.
Yay!
I'm gay.
I know. I'm gay for The Matrix.
I can't wait to see the new one.
Yeah, it looks
I'm
good.
up on. I know who the villain's name. What's the villain's name?
I'll tell you. Wait a second.
Okay.
The villain's name?
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you say the villain, do you mean the guy who chases him?
Guy, yeah.
Cookie Puss. No, wait. The head guy. You talking about the guy with the sunglasses?
Yeah.
Les Moonves.
Close, but that's not.
Oh, is it like Proto?
No.
Who's Proto?
I don't know who Proto is.
What's his name?
Agent Smith.
Agent Smith, right. I should have known that.
What's the girlfriend's name?
Trinity.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, because I just heard that in the retard thing.
Yay!
And Lawrence Fishburne's name is Lawrence Fishburne.
No, he's Morpheus.
Morpheus.
And what's the city where, the last human city?
Citadel.
No.
Ciudad de Nueve.
Cincinnati?
What is it?
Zion.
Zion. Are those people Zionists?
They would be, wouldn't
Wow. And what else you want to ask me? Anything?
That's all I can think of right now.
Matrix Reloaded. Can't wait to see it. Been waiting a long time for that. And they've shot the 3rd one, too, already. So that's coming out in October, I think Fred said.
November, he said.
November.
Yeah, they're doing that now with these sequels. They shoot them simultaneously. They did the same thing with the Lord of the Rings when they were shooting the second.
Right. Which I hate, Lord of the Rings. I'm the only guy who hates it. I hate it.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I hate it.
That's one of those ones that even critics love, too.
Yeah, everyone loves it. I just hate it. Hate it.
So good.
Jack Nicholson stepped onto the Staples Center court and screamed at a referee during Friday night's Western Conference playoff game.
Yeah, I saw that.
God.
He got right in. He was really crazy. He was like screaming at the referee. It was a part of the game.
Yeah, he said, I pay a lot of money for this seat. And he said to the guy, you can't tell me to sit down.
That's right. What are you going to do to me?
Yeah. Now he's part of the game. And nobody from security spoke with him. And
well, they did say later that if he had done it again, and if he stepped on the court, he actually breached that line, that security would have scored him out of there.
Wow.
Well, he's like the Lakers' Spike Lee.
Yeah.
Spike Lee does the same thing.
Yeah, well, the both of them want to sit down. They're not in the game. And it's like, don't you guys get enough attention? And then I see Diane Cannon was sitting with Jack Nicholson. When he sat down, she gave Jack the high five.
Oh, really?
So she could get on camera. And, he needs that because kissing Jack Nicholson's ass is like, a Hollywood pastime.
That's right. That's all they do out there.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to kiss Jack's ass. Jackass.
You're one of the jackasses.
Diane Cannon, here's a fact, was a cheerleader at the very first basketball game ever played when they used, apple bushes for baskets and stuff before they even had a rim.
She was there?
Yeah.
Yeah. When the ball had laces.
How does Diane Cannon afford courtside seats?
I think they must have grandmothered her in.
Yeah.
She's got Cary Grant money.
Yeah, does she? Because, I don't see her in any movies.
Because they were divorced. She didn't, she got a divorce settlement.
Well, I bet she got a nice chunk of change.
First time I saw her on TV at a game, I thought she was a hot dog vendor. I was like, hey, Diane Cannon's now a hot dog vendor. That makes sense. I haven't seen her in a movie in years.
That is a weird bunch courtside at a game. Penny Marshall.
Jack Nicholson looked like he was going to have a stroke. He was so upset about the basketball game.
Well, Nicholson brings his kid now, and the kid is decked out in a full Lakers uniform, which,
Yeah, that's the other thing. The kids have to be in jerseys.
Yeah. I mean, he's got a full uniform on.
I know. It was weird. Jack Nicholson, you'd think he'd be home just banging chicks because that's what he does, but I guess he gets bored with that, making movies, banging chicks, so now he goes to games.
Well, I think that may be where he picks up the chicks or something because, he used to sit there with Lara Flynn Boyle.
Right.
And now they're separated, so I guess he's got to find somebody else.
Yeah, he's got the kid for now.
It would have been great if he made Lara Flynn Boyle wear a Laker uniform.
It's weird seeing Jack Nicholson with a little kid, too.
Yeah.
Looks like he kidnapped a kid.
Yeah.
I thought that's somebody else's kid.
Yeah, who's that kid?
Who's that kid with Jack?
It's the guy from Cuckoo's Nest with a kid.
Yeah, he forgot to take his medication. Our general manager, Tom Chiasano, continues to be incompetent. Tom was the pyrotechnics manager for Great White
I
that night.
didn't realize that's what happened.
Formerly Larry King's marriage counselor. Here's a list of Tom's former jobs. Chris Farley's drug counselor, Star Jones' personal trainer, and bathroom attendant at Yankee Stadium.
Oh, boy.
I am currently very angry with him.
And as well you should be.
Yeah. He just started hitting the button on our show in the middle of a rap.
He thinks when you say Les Moonves now, he has to hit the button.
Yeah. He decided content now has to be edited. I can't stand it. Now he's just cheap, doesn't spend any money, and then hits the button. That's his job.
He has lapses in judgment.
I said on the air the other day that Tom, our general manager, didn't have a vision for the radio station. I was wrong. His mandate was to take this station into the 19th century. And he succeeded. Our equipment is as old as Marconi's invention itself.
He's taking us back to the beginning.
Yeah. Phony. Well, anyway, I don't even want to talk about Tom. Why should I give him airtime? I didn't know this, but apparently Kelsey Grammer is mad at us.
What?
Yeah.
Why would he be mad at us?
He's not doing the show anymore. Did you know that?
No, I had no idea.
TV's Frasier is not doing our show anymore. I thought he was our friend.
Why would he? I mean, I don't recall anything happening.
Well, I'm sitting down over the weekend. I'm reading Stuff Magazine, the one with Pam Anderson on the cover.
Yeah.
For the 98th time. And she looks great. God bless her. My God.
She does, man. I saw it on the newsstands. That just stops you in your tracks.
I think she made her boobs too big, though. I think she has a perfect little body, and she just went way too big with the boobs, but she still looks great.
Whoa!
Sexy as hell.
The boobs are huge.
He can't do without big boobs.
No.
He tried.
She tried.
He can't do it.
They said to Kelsey Grammer, what did you make of Howard Stern's constant questions about your wife's irritable bowel syndrome? And he answered, I don't appear on Howard anymore.
Wow.
We know that his job is to be the royal trash mouth of America. And that's even entertaining at times. But he went too far. I respect him for his place in our society, but I don't have to participate. The most defining thing about irritable bowel syndrome is that it makes a person's life unbearably painful. What he did was really unpleasant, and she didn't deserve it. What'd I do?
You talked to her and tried to make it light.
I told her how to cure her IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. I told her to call Dr. John Sarno and read his book, his latest book, about what really causes irritable bowel syndrome.
Well, yeah, but we made a lot of jokes.
No. Oh, sorry. Please.
There were a couple of times we did it, but there was one day specifically where I think Gilbert was sitting in.
Right.
And Gilbert was like yelling, pretending he was a doctor and asking her and Fred playing the sound effects.
Right.
Gilbert has ruined more relationships for
He
me.
does. Why does he say Gilbert? Why does he say me?
He's not doing Gilbert anymore.
Looks like, he's not going to go on the Gilbert Godfrey show.
Well, I feel bad. I like Kelsey Grammer. I always like his appearances on the show. I like Camille, his wife, and Camille was also in my movie.
And if they were upset, they could have told us before they told the magazine.
Yeah, because you know how sensitive we'd be to that.
I just like to know these things.
Yeah. So anyway, for those of you who are wondering why Kelsey Grammer hasn't been on the show, it's because he doesn't want to participate.
He doesn't do this show anymore.
He doesn't do it anymore. We got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words. They say that Dr. Phil is a shoo-in to win a daytime Emmy. That depresses me. It really does. Jenna is a winner on Survivor. They mentioned that in every paper, but it was mind-blowing.
Do you realize she's the youngest person ever to win?
And the most winningest. She got all of the votes.
Nobody's ever won in a landslide the way she did.
Sickening. I hated her. I hate that bitch. I think she's coming in tomorrow.
Yeah, well, you can tell her in person.
Oh, I mean, just a horrible human being.
I did feel that Rob was robbed.
Yeah. And then when she went into the final two with that other guy, and
Matt.
And the $1 million, and she was a swimsuit model. Meanwhile, she's fat. Hey, what the hell's going on? Tomorrow we're going to go see Matrix Revisited. We're getting some kind of screening. Yeah. I can't wait. I can't tell you how I love the first one. I mean, everybody loved the first one.
I did love the first one. I can't wait for this, man.
I've yet to meet a person that didn't love it. Everybody loves that. I'll tell you what's a good show, and I heard it's in danger of going off the air because I've been watching it, is Angel. It's so good.
I just heard that they're having troubles and that people are writing in to try to save the show. I thought it was a great season.
Great season. Great show. And I love it.
Don't take it away.
Bring that one back. It's a good one. Angel. Not Touched by an Angel. Angel.
Right.
You haven't been talking about the finale of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Has that happened yet, or is that?
No, it has not happened yet.
You looking forward to that?
You know what? It's been bad.
Oh, it has?
I've been enjoying these last couple episodes, knowing that they're the last.
Well, they got to end it. It's starting to get real chatty.
Yeah.
Tell you what I'm looking forward to is the Dawson's Creek finale. Now, I haven't been watching Dawson's Creek.
That didn't happen yet?
Hasn't happened yet, but I'll tell you why I'm going to watch it.
Okay.
The guy who originally wrote it when it was good.
He's coming back?
He's coming back to write the final episode, and what he is doing is he's taking it into the future. It's the year 2008, and you find out what happened to them.
Oh, okay.
You should watch that.
Yeah, I was going to tune in anyway, just to say goodbye.
I'm very upset. Some more gay agenda. I was very upset that I didn't see the 90210 reunion last night.
Yeah, anybody got a copy of that?
Yeah, if anyone's got a copy of that, get it. It's totally good. ODB was on our show, and then we were totally... What do you got, Gary?
No,
by the way, where would you learn Klingon? You see, here's what I don't understand. On the TV show Star Trek, not that much Klingon was ever spoken.
But you realize somebody went to the trouble of creating the entire language. Some linguistic...
Some maniac.
Expert, yeah.
We were very close about 2 years ago to getting this family who was raising their child to speak English and Klingon.
Oh, it's insulting.
Even in the movie Daddy Daycare, that's a plot line. There's a kid that won't speak anything, and they don't know what he's talking about. It turns out the kid's speaking Klingon. I swear. The Daily News already reviewed the new Matrix movie, and they say that the sequel blows away the original.
Oh, wow.
That's what Marshall Fine told me that, too, and he's a critic.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, me neither.
I did my homework, too. I watched it Friday night.
See, you have to.
It was on... I think it was on...
you were watching the kids. How'd you get to do that?
It was on Fox.
Yeah.
And you know what? And it was like, it's on Fox and it's commercials, and I started watching it, and I couldn't stop watching it.
Great movie.
It is a great movie.
Still holds up.
Big weekend for Baba Boopster. Doing his Matrix homework.
Yeah, I went to La Crosse, watched the Matrix, and then saw, the new Eddie Murphy movie. So it was an amazing weekend.
Friday night, I took my parents out to dinner because I didn't want to deal with the traffic on Sunday for Mother's Day, so I called my mom up. I said, let's go out to dinner. And that was really nice, I went to this great restaurant, 222. Ever hear of it?
That's on the west side?
On the west side.
Yeah.
And it was really good. I always like to take my parents to like a nice restaurant because they appreciate it, you know. But
what kind of food?
I don't know what you'd call it.
Sort of like a new American.
Yeah.
It's not too exotic.
Yeah, it's good-sized portions, real good food, beautiful restaurant. So we go in there, and actually, we went early because my parents like to eat early. So we went like 6:30, and there was only like 4 people there at that point on a Friday night. So they brought us to this very, nice table. You know, my dad can't hear anything.
Did he get his checkup?
He went for the hearing aid tests, and the doc has given him state-of-the-art hearing aids. You got to put one in each ear, and they say for his kind of hearing loss, it'll work wonders.
Oh, wonderful.
And my father's like, yes, Bill Clinton has hearing aids, and...
Oh, he had to justify,
well,
he's not just an old guy. It's, Bill Clinton's a young guy, and he's got him.
I think he's worried about his look. Believe it or not. My dad's 80 years old. He's worried about his look.
I was going to say, it's a funny thing. Your dad's in pretty good shape for an 80-year-old guy. I know 80-year-old guys who can't even walk. So I don't know what he's complaining about.
Well, no, he wasn't complaining. In fact, he doesn't want to get a hearing aid. He thinks we're all nuts.
Why?
Because he's like, I hear fine. You do not speak up properly.
When did you stop speaking up? Because he used to hear you.
He says, your mother doesn't talk. I'll be driving in the car. She turns her head to the right. Who could hear her? And he goes, I watch TV. I hear fine. My mother says the TV's so loud that her head is spinning. She has to go upstairs sometimes just to take a break.
Your dad doesn't understand. He's become like Christy now. You got to keep the lights on so he can reach his
He goes,
lips.
I watch TV. Everything's fine. and I listen to your show. I can hear everything. But my mother says it's so loud.
The neighbors don't have to turn up their volume.
Yeah, nobody's ever had to use a radio in that neighborhood. So I took him to the restaurant, and we get down at the table, and my dad. We start talking. We have to talk very loud to my dad. He doesn't get the hearing aids for another 2 weeks. So we sit down. And I'm like, hey, Dad, I read a funny thing today.
Does he talk loud, too, because he can't hear himself, or not? Sometimes that happens.
Yeah, everyone starts talking real loud, so I start getting embarrassed because there's like 4 people in the restaurant, 6 people maybe, and they're hearing everything. I mean, they're so quiet. You could hear a pin drop in the restaurant. And we're in there. We come in, and it's like, this is a very nice restaurant. And I'm sitting like, oh, Jesus. So I said to the guy, listen, my dad doesn't hear so well. He says, do you want the private room? They had a private room.
No, that's good.
Now listen to this. You go to this private room. It's room enough for 1 table, and it's got double doors. I shut the doors. Remember Get Smart, the cone of silence?
Yeah.
We get in this room. It's like, hey, my father, this is terrific. Now I can hear everything.
Thank you.
I said, yeah, everybody was listening to us.
Oh, dear.
And, the stuff we talk about is so ridiculous anyway that who wants anyone hearing it?
You don't want anybody overhearing that.
Right. So it was so great. We're in this private room. My mother, my father, me, and Beth. And it was great. I mean, you could shout and yell. I mean, it must have sounded like World War II was going on in there. What? No one speaks up. So I can't wait for him to get these hearing aids.
Yeah, that'll be fun. And he will enjoy it.
Well, yeah, because my mother's going insane because she has to interpret everything. What did he say?
But he'll get so much use out of it, and it'll make his life easier, so that's good.
Remember the guy who called in on Friday and said that Beth looked like a man?
Yeah.
Beth had heard, some guy on the street told her that, and she was freaking out.
Oh, my.
So my father goes, if you look like a man, I'm gay. I'm going gay.
I'm with your father. That sounds about right.
How could she be upset about that?
She doesn't like to hear negativity.
But, I mean, it's so off the wall.
I know.
It's not even, close to anything real.
No. My dad was very charming.
That's incredible.
I really don't think there's a better way to put it, though, if you think about it.
Cary Grant couldn't have been more.
If that's a dude, I'm gay.
Right.
I mean, that's a good way to put it.
Well, my dad was very charming. You're going gay. What are you going to be doing? I'll tell you what, I'll bang you right now on this table. I'll prove to you.
Thank you.
So my dad's rap now is he was in the recording industry, and a lot of times the music was very loud, so that's why he can't.
Hearing?
I'm like, my mother goes, yeah, your father was deaf, your grandfather Groggins was deaf, everyone was deaf. It was the music.
Were they listening to music loud too?
I don't know. There's a whole, because there's always the blame game in my family. Right.
There's a reason for this.
It's always a reason. The music was loud.
It was the music. It was Glenn Miller's orchestra.
Yeah. So that was dinner Friday. Very nice. I gave my mom a...
Did you give her a card?
Card, piece of jewelry, a brooch.
Piece of jewelry.
Very nice brooch.
How nice.
That's good.
She liked it very much. She wears pins and things. She called me the next day. It was a wonderful night. And the brooch is beautiful. I'm wearing it. I said, well, where are you wearing? Where'd you go? She goes, I'm wearing it at home. I have nowhere to go.
I'm waiting for you to take me out again.
Hey, I was watching this TV show. They did it, I don't know if you saw it, on 2020. They did an hour about, in England, the show Millionaire.
Yes, I know about the scandal, but I didn't watch that show.
This guy is on Millionaire. His wife sits behind him, and they had another dude in the audience. Not in the audience, but another dude, like, trying to play. He was on the fast finger.
Right.
Through a series of coughs.
Oh.
Like the Regis guy, whatever his name is in England, would go, what is the color blue? And then the guy would go, gee, I don't know if it's blue.
Or A, B, C, or D.
Yeah, right. And then you hear...
Right.
Oh, cool.
It was so obvious, and yet...
Because the wife would go...
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
It's unbelievable.
That's like how you cheat on a multiple choice test in school.
They took caught right away.
Well, they did. They actually did. If you watch the show, during the show, they had their suspicions and knew what was going on. But the producer said, "Look, I can't accuse the guy now. Let the show go on. We'll deal with it afterwards." And they took him to court. And sure enough, they didn't have to pay him the $1 million.
Right.
But where, I was thinking about it. Every scam artist, the bad ones, where they screw up is they get greedy. They should have just gone to $250,000 or $500,000.
That's a good sum for them.
It's a lot of money. And in fact, the wife and the dude who won went into the dressing room, had a huge argument afterwards. They said, here the guy just won $1 million, and they're in there yelling and screaming at each other. Why? They think the wife was like, that's not what we agreed to do. We were only going to take like $250,000.
So he was supposed to bail you.
He went to the $1 million. You don't go for... A good flim-flam guy doesn't get greedy.
Yeah, he was probably like, it's working, so let's get greedy.
Even the producer said, if the guy had only gone to 100...
They might not have even...
It would have said, so, okay.
Yeah.
What are they going to do? Who can be sure? But they went to the $1 million.
Yeah, but they were funny because they denied it and denied it and denied it, even though they had the taped evidence.
Yeah. And Saturday night, I took my daughters out for their birthdays.
Yeah, you had big birthday weekend.
Yeah, my two older daughters. Their birthdays are 2 days apart.
And do you know my nephew was born on the same day as your second daughter?
Really?
So he had a birthday this week.
Well, there you go. I took him out to a place called Kraft. That was great.
Kraft, a beautiful restaurant.
Beautiful restaurant. Had dinner with the kids.
What'd you get them?
I got Emily. I got a bracelet that I bought out in Arizona.
Mr. Jewelry, huh?
No, Deborah got a car.
A car?
She drives now.
Oh my goodness! You said you'd never do that.
Well, I thought it was a bit excessive, but
cracked.
No, when you're divorced, you.
No, but I forget the money. I thought you would never want them out there driving on their own.
So
you got to get him a safe car.
Yeah, but the kid's a good kid. She's such a good kid.
Yeah.
And she drives now. So it was really weird for me to see. My older daughter never got her license.
Yeah, she doesn't want a car.
She doesn't want a car.
Really?
Yeah, she never got a license.
That's weird.
She's always been the kind of kid who hangs out in the city and never cared.
She doesn't need to drive.
She doesn't need to drive, evidently. She's got people.
Really?
But my other daughter drives now. And
she's into
I know, she was excited about learning to drive. She really wanted to.
Deborah, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you believe I got a 20-year-old daughter and I got a 17-year-old daughter?
I know, man. It's weird.
Wait a minute. I don't know. Did you say that on the air? On Friday, there was some 21-year-old in here.
Yeah.
And after she was gone, you were like, do you realize I have a daughter that's, she's 1 year older than my daughter?
Wow. Yeah. That's why I can't bang chicks. I had to because of my kids. I have to set my age limit up higher.
It keeps going up and up and up.
Yeah, those kids cannot get older. You know.
Because now you're seeing your daughters and some of these girls who come in here, huh?
That's true.
Wow.
That's true. I wish the kids wouldn't get older. I wish they would stay like a certain age.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got some old kids.
I do.
They're adults, practically.
Sometimes when like we go places, I think they think I'm dating. They think I'm on a date.
Right,
That's happened to us a couple of times. You believe that?
Really?
Yeah.
But it was in the paper the next day, or like?
No. Like that happened to me. One time I went out with Emily. When I first got divorced, I went with Emily to a concert here in the city at Hammerstein Ballroom or something. The guy in the newspaper goes, Howard Stern was out with a mystery brunette. And it was like,
that's creepy.
And I was like, uh-oh.
That's
I go, who was the mystery brunette? I'm reading. I go, that was my daughter. But how do you explain that?
Yeah.
Mystery brunette. Then one time, Deborah and I went on vacation together. We were sitting down to eat, and the woman goes, "It's a very romantic night."
Oh!
And then Deborah looked at me and went, "I'm going to throw up."
Yeah.
And I said, "Me too." I said, "Let me just clear that right up." I go, "My daughter and I are going to have..."
This really is my daughter.
Yeah, this is my daughter.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we both got real creeped out.
That gives you the chills.
Yeah, we got creeped out. But yeah, she drives now, and she's a real good driver.
Yeah?
She drives so much better than I do.
Did she drive you somewhere?
Yeah, she drove me around all the other days. She's a real good driver. She's a much better driver than I am.
That's a big deal when a kid's driving their father.
Yeah.
Does your middle daughter like the city as well, or is she more?
Yeah, she likes the city, but she's more on Long Island.
Yeah.
But she likes the city.
Well, you need a car out there. Can't get anywhere.
She's got wheels. She's a good kid. It was really nice to be...
That's some big present. I wish somebody had bought me a car.
It's like, thank God my kids are nice kids, because it would have been really embarrassing. The press would love to just...
Oh, yeah, if your kids were out
troublemakers.
In fact, I'm seeing that Louis Farrakhan's son,
right.
43, by the way, he's no kid.
Yeah. What did he do?
Was caught drunk driving. He was in a Hummer.
Yeah.
And, I guess had a little too much to drink and rammed the back of a car twice with an older couple in it and then fled the scene. So the older couple managed to get a partial license plate, so the cops picked him up a few miles later. They said they weren't even sure he understood what had happened. He was so inebriated. So
wow.
Howard Stern's kid doing
that right. That would be bad.
Major front page headline.
I know. I tell my kids that. You guys got to be little saints.
Well, if they wanted to, they could be like the Hilton sisters with publicity, right?
Yeah.
Go nuts.
Yeah. I'd kill myself.
Oh, boy.
If my kids were the Hilton sisters, I'd kill myself. Guess what we do? We party.
Yes, we're known for our partying.
We have nothing on our mind but partying.
Yeah, those two chicks are becoming a little ridiculous. Complete joke.
All I know is every time I see a picture of them, I have to look at it. So
the one, you notice the one is hotter,
though.
I think the one is a little... You notice the one... I don't know which one it is. One is a little hotter than the other.
I'm with Robin. I don't know either one.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to tell.
But it is pretty lame when your kids grow up and all they do is party.
Yeah.
You got to feel good about yourself. That's what you produce.
Yeah, you don't want your kids to be partiers.
Like, my kids are good students. I don't mean to brag, but they're doing good. And everyone said, I'm such a scumbag. Meanwhile, I got nice kids.
Well, you're taking full credit?
No. No, Allison's a good mom.
No, I'm saying they had something to do with it, too. They chose
to... that's right.
Don't forget Java.
Well, when kids screw up...
you get the full credit.
I get the full credit.
I give Java a lot of credit, too, Ron.
I'm just saying, sometimes the kid just makes good decisions.
Yeah. They do. They're good kids.
Yeah.
So far, so good with my 3 kids.
Let's hope it's always that way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, tomorrow they'll go out and you're going to blow up the World Trade Center or something.
Yeah.
Oh, can you imagine? Oh, you don't watch 24, but one of the plot lines is, this guy's got this great daughter, but she's secretly a terrorist.
Really?
Yeah.
With the cute blonde?
Yeah.
Not Kiefer.
Not Kiefer's daughter, but there's this blonde in the show this year who, she looked like a fine, upstanding citizen. Turns out she's a terrorist.
And Sunday, I had to stay up and watch the Survivor finale.
Ugh.
It's making me mental.
Yeah.
I had to watch the whole thing.
They don't need to stretch it out that long.
Yeah, that was... Don't they know I have to go to bed?
And I don't like putting it on another night besides its regular night.
Right. Screwed me up.
Guess what me and Dana rented? Made in Manhattan.
Oh, you did?
Did you like it?
You know, man, I got to admit, I kind of enjoyed it. Dana was getting mad because I kept running in the other room to get Yankee score updates.
Nice.
No.
And she was a little perturbed, but it's not a movie. You can miss a couple of minutes in that movie.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Catch up.
You know basically what's happening.
Yeah, you know what's happening.
You feel a lot better about yourself if you're watching it with your 10-year-old.
Right.
See, you need one of those.
We wanted like a romantic comedy to rent.
No. I don't know about that. I don't know if I could actually get Made in Manhattan on my own. Somebody sent me over a copy of that Ashton Kutcher
Brittany
Murphy movie, but I refused to watch it. I just gave it to my daughter.
Yeah, I wouldn't get that. That's going a little too far.
Yeah, I'm not watching that. That's very gay.
But I got it on your advice. You guys said it was good. I said, well, let's get this. And it was definitely enjoyable.
Yeah. I just sat in front of my TV watching Angel, Buffy.
It was your night to catch up on all the things you had TiVo'd.
Yeah. I think my girlfriend thinks I'm retarded. Then I tried to watch 60 Minutes and it was boring, so I went right back to watching Angel. They were talking about how, all these chemical weapons in Russia are not even protected and we could all be dead, and I went, I'm going to go back and watch Angel. This is bumming me out.
To hear about, the world being blown up with chemical weapons.
I mean, seriously, what am I going to do about it?
Yeah.
I'm only one man. How could I do something about it?
I thought we had, we vote for people who are supposed to take care of that.
President Bush worried about
Get it done.
Stop being a slacker. Get over and get that stuff under control. All right, look, we got to take a break. Jimmy Kimmel's girlfriend, Sarah Silverman, is coming in. That's her new title, Jimmy Kimmel's girlfriend.
I wonder how she feels about that.
Yeah, I'm sure she's
She used
thrilled.
to be just Sarah Silverman.
Weird dynamic going on there. Jimmy seems to have her on way too much. And when she comes on, he doesn't even interrupt her. He's like afraid of her.
Does he interrupt others? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
But she gets carte blanche.
Yeah.
Just riff, Sarah. Go ahead.
That poontang, man, make you crazy. All right, we got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words. I got to say, the National Enquirer is incredible. They got Monica Lewinsky's fat pictures, like she's walking around. But why do all fat chicks now wear like short little tight shirts and tight jeans?
Because they've been told that they have a right
to wear that.
That's right. They should be sexy too. So that's what the sexy skinny girls are wearing. They'll wear it too.
They say here that Lisa Marie Presley is so mad at Nicolas Cage that she gets together with all of Nicolas Cage's ex-wives and girlfriends, and they have a group and they badmouth them.
Well, it is getting to be a pretty large group.
Yeah.
That's funny. There's a support center for that?
Let me tell women something. I would be so complimented if ex-girlfriends got together. And it was that important to them to get together and badmouth me. Somehow I would take that as a compliment. Then they have Tia Carrera's, I guess she just had a baby, and now she's real fat.
Is that fair?
And then they write, Tia Carrera is real fat, like basically. Heavy cargo pants, they call it.
But, give
mean.
a woman a break. She just had a baby. Give her a few weeks to get back in shape.
Well, then they got pictures in the let's see, this is the Star. They got pictures of, I guess Terry Hatcher divorced her husband, and I guess they switch off the kid in a parking lot somewhere.
Oh, really? They're not even visiting each other's houses?
Terry Hatcher hands over daughter to daddy. They've got exclusive pictures of the kid going to daddy.
From one parent to the other?
Yeah, they actually sat there with like a hidden camera and photographed the exchange of the kid.
Would you read? I mean, you wouldn't buy the paper to see those pictures.
I have to admit I'm fascinated by them, but it's still wrong. I mean, that's wrong. That's got to be wrong, I'm sure. What's this story about Matt Damon? It says he's so horny.
You know what happened? It says that he went to a club of some sort, and him and a bunch of buddies brought a bunch of girls back to his house, and then this girl, I think she's a dancer, but I'm not sure. She just says that she opened up a door, and Matt was like, frolicking around with a girl, and then she opened up another door, and she saw his $1,000. It's like a non-story. She saw his suits, and she just says that he's really horny.
Isn't he engaged? I mean, did this happen recently?
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
That's why they have it in.
Oh, man, they messed him up.
Yeah.
Oh, they messed him. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
This is,
I tell you, but I love reading it.
You're not putting it down.
Kind of a headline. Matt Damon horny. That's a weird headline.
Yeah. A guy horny?
Yeah,
Can't believe it. I was telling my girlfriend, we had sex Sunday morning, and I'm driving in my car to go out to Long Island, and I realized 5 minutes later, like 5 minutes after sex, I'm realizing my hand's in my lap and I'm playing with myself, and I'm completely aroused.
Goodness.
Are you driving or something?
No. Someone's driving me.
So what do you put up the
divider? Yeah. And I'm on the phone and I'm talking. And I realize I'm horny.
Have you? No, be honest.
I'm a 49-year-old dude.
Honest answer is: have you ever pleasured yourself to completion in the back of the car, the back of the limo?
Yes.
I applaud your honesty, sir.
Sure.
Wow.
Yes, I have. One time.
You're willing to admit.
I admit it.
That's cool.
I don't need that. I need to go into every detail, but I've done it.
I would if I had a car.
Why not?
I have to drive.
It's horny.
I pleasured myself in an AMC Matador, summer '85.
I got the blacked out windows. I'm pretty sure they're blacked out. I check 1 million times. And I did it. Sure. I sure did. I just got the official press release that Steve Kingston, our program director, is leaving the station to go program another station in, he's going to go program NEW, which is so ridiculous.
I thought he wanted to stay here.
He does. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what's going on.
So, he's going to go here. We have no program director. Who do we get?
This is what I heard from Steve. This is now I can talk about it. Steve's leaving here to go program that station. It's like all the guys I like, they have leave.
Right.
I mean, I fought hard to get Steve here. I was one of the big proponents of bringing Steve over here.
Uh-huh.
Everything just bums me out. So Steve was programming both stations, our station and NEW. So Steve hired an assistant.
Right.
A guy to do an air shift and then be like his assistant when he was over there working.
Okay.
So now Tom hired the assistant, who's never even programmed a radio station before in his life, to be the program director. It's because Tom wants to boss the program director around. Steve actually had a bit of a mind of his own.
Right.
And was willing to battle Tom a little bit.
Yeah, he had a track record, too. He had some credentials behind him.
Tom's such a difficult guy to work with. You don't know. Tom thinks I'm making this stuff up. Everyone's frustration level is at an all-time high.
He can't see himself.
No. He's like, I'm a good guy. I don't know what you're talking about. You need a guy with a vision. You need a guy who really wants to win and get out there and do wild stuff. You got to be a little bit of a maniac. I thought they were going to take Steve and make him the general manager. Maybe put Tom somewhere where he could gracefully retire.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, what they're doing is they're giving us a PD. I've never met the guy, but he's never programmed a radio station.
So essentially, we won't have a program director.
Right. It'll be Tom running the station with this new kid.
It'll be Tom once again working out the bumper stickers and micromanaging everything.
Yeah. And they don't have to pay this kid a lot.
Right.
Tom's thrilled because they don't have to pay as much money because Steve's a lot of money.
His bottom line looks better.
Yeah. Suddenly he's making more money. It's going to be a disaster. And I know I shouldn't even worry about the rest of the station, but I do. I like a nice environment. I like that Steve tried to bring people together. I don't know. It was something really good when the record companies were afraid of Steve, and Steve could make things happen and get artists in here. I don't know. It's just...
Yeah, Steve was a firebrand.
I'm a little bummed.
Whose idea was this? Why is this happening?
No one. Steve kind of told me some things, but I think it's off the record.
Yeah.
Steve doesn't even want to leave.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, if he doesn't want to leave, how's this happening?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. All I know is I feel very abandoned. And now Tom's going to want to come talk to me about all this, and I don't want to talk about it. But how do you hire a guy who's never had a program on a radio station before? I mean, what is the track record involved? Hey, I mean, I haven't met the guy. I'm sure he's a nice guy. Steve says he's a great guy, but the only thing I can think is Tom pays him less.
And he gets to mix in more.
Can't Tom go to the new radio station and run that?
Yeah, doesn't Tom want a new job?
Isn't Tom tired of working here? Can't he leave me? I mean, leave the station.
Amazing.
I don't know what happened. I know Mel likes Tom because he can control Tom. Mel basically runs the radio station through Tom. Tom is afraid to make a move on his own without checking with Mel.
Yeah, but don't you think Mel's a little busy for that right now?
Evidently not. He likes it. Likes the whole thing. Very, very sad. Doesn't matter. What are you going to do? And Tom's busy hitting the button on me even when I talk about less. Now it's content. I got to figure out what to do about that. Should I just leave? They violated my contract. I don't know what to do. I don't like to leave on those terms.
Well, maybe you'll talk to the new program director about it.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll have a lot of input. I'm sad. Wow. Because all the good people go.
Times will change.
No, they won't.
They do. They're changing now.
Yeah, they get worse.
Do not despair.
All right. Maybe the new guy knows what he's doing.
Yeah, maybe he'll surprise you.
Just why has nobody ever hired the guy for a programming job?
How old is he?
25.
Well, that's why.
He just started his radio career.
And his first job is a big station in New York.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And guess what? You don't have to pay him that much. Tom really likes it.
Does he realize that he's being underpaid? If he's a program director, he should be getting program director's salary.
Hey, Lee, you're on the air.
Okay, hey, how's it going, Howard?
Hey.
Check this out, man. I pick up Ruben and those guys. When they first came to town, it was all humble and everything. Now they're superstars. I picked them up the other night to get on a private plane, and as they came out the studio from doing the Oprah show, they ran out the car like they were the Beatles, man. Like, no autograph, no autograph. You're talking about
the American Idol, Ruben?
Right.
Oh, American Idol. The kids are out of control?
Oh, yeah. Lecrae ran out, man, like, no autograph. No, I'm in a hurry. I got to go.
Well, you can tell that from watching the show. That guy, Clay Aiken's totally affected. I mean, he's become like Barry Manilow or something.
Check this out. As we was driving, I was in a town car, and we going across the street. Everybody hollering, Ruben. And his mother, his big fat brother, and two other ladies was walking across the street, and they had to get in my car. The producer said, would you let them in the car? When they got in the car, man, the back seat just dropped like I was... And when they got out, it was like they all got in the back seat. It was like when they got out of the hotel, it was like they was getting out of a clown car.
Wow. But that guy Ruben, it must be hard for him to get out of the car.
He takes up half the seat, man.
It's really the American Idol thing is really, because when you think of the American Idol, I think they were counting on someone a little bit kind of cute or kind of handsome. Yeah, I mean, if the guy Ruben wins, it's like, what young chick is going to go see
What idol is this?
No young chick's going to want the Ruben stuttered image.
I took them to a private airport. I don't know how the plane got off the ground, man. I swear to God, they get treated like they're kings and queens.
Hey, they are. They got the top #1 rated TV show in America.
I know, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And remember that night when Ruben's brother came out and squashed him? Squashed Ryan.
I gotta go.
He's way
into American
Idol. All hooked up.
Infinity Broadcasting today announced that Steve Kingston, the station's veteran program director, will now focus exclusively on his new role as operations manager of 1027 Blink. Robert Cross has been named to the new position of operations manager at 92.3 K-Rock. Cross joins K-Rock from Infinity's KROQ-FM in Los Angeles, where he worked in the programming department and as an on-air personality. He will report to Tom Chiasano. God, that's got to be a nightmare. He will report to Tom Chiasano, Vice President and General Manager. Could you imagine that life?
Spending time with Tom every day?
Yeah, having to go to lunch with Tom every week at least, or 2 times a week.
You don't envy this man?
I would hang myself. I would hang myself. Because Tom's on good behavior around us. Can you imagine when he's like, being the boss? And you have to listen to his theories? I've been in this game a long time. I think you should do what you want to do, but please, no money spent. There is a bottom line. Times are tough. Let's see. Let's see. Launching Blink has been one of the most exhilarating and exciting experiences of my career. I don't know about that. I've talked to Steve privately.
Oh, really?
But it has also required a significant amount of time and energy, says Kingston. By stepping back from my day-to-day responsibilities at 92.3 K-Rock, I'm able to devote more time and resources to Blink. But I am certain 92.3 K-Rock will maintain its position as the preeminent rock station in the New York market. And I look forward to continuing to work with Tom and Robert. Who's Robert? Oh, Robert's the new guy.
The new PD.
I've watched Robert grow while in the programming department. How much can you watch him grow? Just got into business. I'm excited to work with him here in New York. Working at a station with the history, influence, and impact of 92.3 K-Rock is a dream come true, said Cross. Of course it is. It's a ridiculous dream.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's supposed to happen. I'm very excited to have this opportunity. I look forward to working with Tom and Steve. You look forward to working with Tom? I know that's a lie.
Has he met Tom?
Maybe he never really talked to Tom. While I'm saddened to lose Steve's day-to-day collaboration, I'm very excited to welcome Robert, who brings with him energy. Oh, this is Tom now talking. Who brings with him energy, creativity, and a strong sense of the history and tradition 92.3 K-Rock holds in the New York market.
Well, how long will it take Tom to beat that out of him?
I am confident Robert will continue Steve's excellent track record. Boy, this thing reeks of, public relations.
Yes.
And I am thrilled Steve will continue to help and advise us on upcoming projects and programming initiatives. Throughout his years at 92.3 K-Rock, Steve has demonstrated a gifted ability to create events and programs that serve both our listeners and clients. He has made countless contributions to the station. So why are you letting him go?
Time for him
why don't you
to
stand
leave?
up for it? Yeah, time for him to go. If he's so excellent, why wouldn't you stand up and make sure your guy stays? Ay, ay, ay. All right, here. Cross, our new program director, has been at KROQ-FM in Los Angeles since 2000, where he worked in the program department and as an on-air personality. Previously, he was the program director of KFMA-FM in Tucson. All right, at least the guy has some programming experience. All right. So he had one other job somewhere. All right, that's not so bad.
But, that sound, you were a program director once.
Yeah, I mean, I had no idea what I was doing, and I was a program director because I had a short haircut.
Right.
That was their decision in hiring me.
How do you know what the Tucson station was looking for?
Prior to his Tucson experience, Mr. Cross was in high school. Well, hey, who knows? Maybe he's really in touch. But wish him well. I think it's interesting, too, they didn't introduce me to the new program director, but thank God they didn't. I don't want to.
They will.
No, I don't want that.
He probably hasn't gotten here yet.
I don't want it. No, he's been working here.
Oh, he has?
Yeah.
I don't know this person.
He was captain of the safety patrols in 5th grade. Look at this.
Wow.
Of his senior class.
So this isn't any idiot you're dealing with.
Well, all right. Yeah, exactly.
Right. I mean, this is a
professional.
Yeah. Before his job in Tucson, he was on the student council.
I wish the guy luck, though. I do. And I do not want to be stopped in the halls by Tom after the news when I go home. I have a new policy. From now on, if you want to meet with me, you schedule it with my schedule organizer. I don't want every day.
If he's not in your book,
yeah,
you're not meeting with him.
Yeah, Friday he wanted to have a special conversation with me, and I told him I'm tired, and I'll call you when I'm ready to speak to you. I mean, I don't want to have a meeting with him impromptu. Meet with Robert, the new PD. I'm booked until May of 2009. You know, it's weird. I'm watching 60 Minutes yesterday. They do this story on this guy who's a pathological liar. Hold on one second, Tom. Let's make a point. In 60 Minutes last night, they did a story on a guy who is a pathological liar.
Oh, I saw that.
Wasn't it weird that after commercial, Bill Clinton comes on, who was a pathological liar? I mean, say what you will. The guy looked us square in the eye and said, I didn't have sex with Monica Lewinsky. I mean, it was weird. Do you think they planned it that way?
I don't know, but it was ironic.
It was one liar to another.
He treated the American public like his wife. He lied to us about a broad.
Tom, go ahead. You want to say something?
I just had 2 letters for you, and the second one is you.
All right, so you're saying F you to me.
No, I didn't.
Say it in Klingon. Say it in Klingon. So what's the... why would we get rid of Steve Kingston to take on a guy who hasn't had any real programming experience?
We didn't get rid of Steve.
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
Steve's gone. Steve's why don't we keep Steve? Well, why are you acting surprised? You don't know that Steve's leaving?
Yeah.
There was a press release, and you're saying...
Clearly, I know.
You just released a press release saying Steve's leaving, and then you're coming in here going, oh, Steve's not leaving.
Did I have a quote?
Yeah.
What did I say?
Steve's leaving.
No.
What are you doing?
No, I
don't understand. Is Steve leaving or not?
A half hour on pimping me, so I can,
But Steve is leaving.
Yes, I know that.
Why would you have Steve leave if he's so great?
It's all there in the press release.
But why wouldn't you stick up for Steve
it's too much,
and keep him?
It's too much to do, too.
Okay, so why don't they get a new program director at the other station and leave Steve here?
Send that other guy over to Blink.
Let's be honest. Let's stop with the press releases.
No. I mean, because that's how it made the most sense. Because.
I know Steve had experience in Top 40.
Right.
But Steve's had experience here now. I think he's doing a good job. You don't?
No, I think he's done a good job.
But not great.
You think
we should have better ratings?
He's done a real good job for the last 6.5 years, and it just was decided that's a better set. That's a better skill set match.
Huh?
Well, maybe you'd be better over at the other station. I'm being serious. Maybe your skill set.
Maybe you're right.
I know the skill set match here isn't working great.
Right.
Why doesn't Scott Herman...
Miss Expert.
But you work so well with Steve.
In and out, and has no idea what happens in the halls here at any point.
I'm talking about between you and
any
Howard.
day. I know exactly what you're saying. I even need the headphones on to know what you're saying.
Not working.
Can I say something, though? Seriously.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm being serious.
Yeah, right.
Now, here's my theory about what really happened. The company isn't happy with the ratings Steve is getting here. Why blame Steve? What if it's Tom that's holding back Steve? What if Steve has his hands tied because it's very hard to get Tom to sort of get into the spirit of this thing? Why isn't Tom blamed? Why is Steve blamed and then put on another station?
I can't answer that question.
Why isn't Steve staying here and you go to another station? That's what I'm saying. That's my press release.
I understand. So send out your press release.
I don't understand. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
I'm issuing a press release tomorrow. It says
help yourself.
That Tom should leave and go to the new station.
This skill set match is not right.
That Tom would be a better skill set match with the new program director over there.
Game set match, right.
When did skill set become part of the vocabulary? How did I miss that management thing?
Right, thank you.
So you're thinking that Steve's skill set is better over with Scott Herman? And why hire a guy who has no major market programming experience?
Skill set match.
Right. Well, how much money did you stiff him on? I mean, he must be working for nothing.
What kind of bargain is this?
I don't think you're good with a PD who completely kowtows to you. I think you need somebody strong.
I never asked for a PD to kowtow to me.
I mean, I know Steve's utterly frustrated with you, but at least he fought back.
And he hates me, and
he doesn't hate you. He has the same rap everyone else has, I'm sure.
Right.
You're a good guy.
He's for a slow guy. He's really nice.
Right. I know what's going on. So you hired... Why did you hire the new PD?
I came in to deliver that message.
Tell me why you hired this new PD. I'm just really curious.
He's not a PD. He's the operations manager.
Which is a bigger title. Why would you hand over... How old a guy is this?
I'm not sure.
You didn't ask his age? Oh, middle 30.
Yeah, I mean...
And does he have the... What made you believe that he could program the station? Or did you not hire him?
What did you see?
What did you see in him? Yeah, that's a good question. What did you see? What did you see?
You know what? I know right now. I don't.
And why would you hire him? I mean, he really hasn't proven himself anywhere.
He's done a real good job, helping Kevin at KROQ.
What did he do there?
He's very successfully programmed in Tucson.
Yeah. He had a big ratings there?
Yeah.
Does he golf?
Don't know.
Hoping he could go golfing.
Right.
Keep you busy. That would be an asset. Keep you busy. All right, well, okay.
Nice talking to you.
What can I say? I feel bad Steve's leaving.
Stop by, say hello next time you're in town.
I don't know why you didn't fight for Steve. I don't get you.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You fought for Steve?
You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I know.
You have no idea of the ins and outs,
Let me ask you something. How often...
I got to go. You know what?
Does the program director meet with you a lot? Does the program director meet with you a lot?
Yeah.
Like how often would you say? I got to know what the job is.
Daily.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's a tough job, yes.
Who would do that? Who would meet with you? You met with him? Yeah. And he's going to meet with you daily. And what are you going to do in the daily meeting? You're going to plan what?
I'm going to pick the music. I'm going to...
No, but you'll tell him what to do, right?
No. We'll talk about what's being done.
This is crazy.
Okay.
All right, good luck.
See you later.
Good luck, management team. I hope your skill sets work. All right.
Skill sets.
Go back to work. Station's doomed.
No, I've got high hopes for this guy.
I hope so, too. Why do you have high hopes?
I just want to repeat my earlier message.
F you. Yeah, right. I know.
Is that
That's very nice. That's
You're
a great...
supposed to be speaking in Klingon.
Only speak to me in Klingon. I got to put on my blinders and not worry about the rest of the station. But I like to work at I like Steve in control. Steve would come to me with things.
Well, now you're saying you don't want to talk to the new guy. Maybe he would come.
No, I'm done with it. I'm done with all that. I'm not meeting with other PDs. I got used to this one, and now they're giving me a new one. I have to do something. Is there a way I could do the show from a remote location every day when I wouldn't see Tom?
Absolutely. I know there's a setup at the Imus Ranch you could use.
I want to use it.
Yeah, there's a lot of cancer kids programming the station there.
I don't think they could get to you there.
Any other news, or?
Well, we were in the middle of the story about the president, former president, the dead President Kennedy, and his White House intern dalliance. They said she had no skills. I think Monica Lewinsky could do something, but this one had no skills. She could answer the phone, but she was there to provide the president a sexual release. That was her basic job. She would go on trips and possibly at the White House she would do it.
Talk about a skill set. That's nice.
There was a match there.
Monica Lewinsky is so fat. How did Clinton... Boy, he's a weird dude.
He's a horny guy, man.
It was a skill set match. By the way, have you seen Mr. Personality? Are you interested in that at all?
No, and I'm glad it bombed. I got to tell you something. I mean... First of all, I can't sit there and watch another reality show. But thank God American Idol's almost over, because it ties you up. You can't even TiVo it. You got to watch it because you got to watch it as it's going on, or else you'll read in the newspaper the ending. It's enough. And I didn't want Monica Lewinsky to have a hit show, did you?
No.
Of course not.
I was offended.
Who could be happy for her?
Given a show.
Exactly. You know, I don't know what her skill set is, but what right does she have to have a show?
There you go. By the way, Randy Jackson, one of the judges of the American Idol, he has told TV Guide he thinks that the finalists have been very boring.
No, I'll tell you who's boring are the two judges that sit next to Simon, Randy being one of them. The finalists were fine.
Well, he's blaming his being boring on the fact that they're boring. He thinks the performances have been very boring, and that's why he's the way he is on the show.
I have to take a break here, Rob. We'll come back and finish up. Some guys on the phone says Sean Penn was booed at the Metallica show. Is that true? Sean?
Oh.
Sean Penn was booed at the Metallica show?
Oh, yeah. I was watching it. It was on Tuesday night, but I missed it, so I saw it Saturday. And towards the end of the show, they finally brought Metallica up on stage. I mean, you never saw anybody who looked like they didn't want to be there. And as soon as he opened up his traitorous mouth, man, everyone just started booing booing him to death. The only time they cheered was when the band took the stage. I just think you'd like to hear that, you know.
Do you understand this guy?
All these traitors.
I'm not really... When who boo...
Did he introduce Metallica or something, sir?
We're just trying to...
Yeah, Metallica Icons. It was on MTV where they gave a big tribute to them. They've been commenting it on it all week, you know, Kane and Cabby, about all the bad performances. But no one said nothing about Sean Penn. I was rather surprised because I figure everybody over there hates Sean Penn.
All right, okay, got it. Thank you.
Yeah. And by the way, word out to Artie. Jackie who?
Right. Boy, I don't know what that guy was saying.
Well, I'm glad we got to the bottom of it.
Want to hear a crazy piece of tape before you go on with the news?
Sure.
This is Michael Moore being... You know Michael Moore?
Yeah, the guy from Roger and Me.
The guy who got up at the Academy Awards and started saying all that stuff about George Bush. This is him on Bob Costas saying the United States knows where Osama bin Laden is. This guy... What's going on
How come
with him?
he's so tuned in? He knows everything about the government.
This is just crazy. Listen to this.
What happened to the search for Osama bin Laden? Obviously, they're pursuing Osama bin Laden as we speak. Really? You believe that? Yes. You do believe that? Sure. And if they could find him, and perhaps they eventually will, you don't think they'd be gratified? You don't think they know where he is, huh? You think they know where Osama bin Laden is, and it's hands off? Absolutely. Why? Absolutely. Because he's funded by their friends in Saudi Arabia. He's back living with his sponsors, his benefactors. Do you think Osama bin Laden planned 9/11 from a cave in Afghanistan? I can't get a cell signal from here to Queens. All right? I mean,
sure you can.
Come on, let's get real about this. The guy has been on dialysis for 2 years. He's got failing kidneys. He wasn't in a cave in Afghanistan planning this.
You think he's in Saudi Arabia, not Afghanistan, not Pakistan?
No. Well, it could be Pakistan, but he's under the protective watch of those who have said put a stop to this because,
including, at least by extension, the United States. He's under the protective watch of the United States.
I think the United States. I think our government knows where he is, and I don't think we're going to be capturing him or killing him anytime soon.
That's wild, huh? He just blurts out these theories.
You know who that reminds me of?
Belzer.
A few years ago.
Yeah, no.
He just blurted out things just to get a reaction.
And then when you go, well, no, I think we're searching for him. And he's so stupid.
Yeah.
Naive.
Oh, you're naive.
You're such an idiot.
Well, Costas goes, so he's in Saudi Arabia. Well, maybe Pakistan. I don't know. What is he basing that on?
Nothing.
Yeah.